بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Wala bono ndo apa husima miensan pepe Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 ye mamu nyina chi ahwefo ne atiefo ye mamu nyina chi ene akwa baiba Midfield Action Friday edition yi emu na ene eye fiadai na akoye nsemusa nko na mode brain na eya no nkrankra chechire adwen ede afa obi wadwenkyire bi fa obi asembusa ode aba na adwenkyire fa obi asembusa ho a na onso de abeka ho na yatoato akopim se no mienu ebebo 0551599933 0551599933 eho na yefa eye WhatsApp messages na ye questions nkwa mfa emre ni mfa fadwen ho a emre no so na ya peja ye mu na DJ Raw enso ababefa akonwa no mienu pepepe uti enka live enso ewo DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel no eye 121 enso uti enka live sanso enankran ni mpotamu nyina Kessben 92.9 also ubete yenka. All right, enkran ni kumase e de baton no amaye. If you say breako money entrance here. Ye twa mo questions no. Tony Montana ni ho na meko na makoji amanoni nsem no enyina na yeba na afi mo questions no enso ashase. Yakopon atum kumase asante kotoka koduru eye Nigeria mem enche omodi omani extra bi okuta na say na echo efa gold stars enso eho ni na no be for one part of the local tourists na ye dey Bremon. Tony Amreko.
Godfather, good morning.
Morning. Say ye.
Nyame adom na onso e.
Nyakopa adom eye pa.
Ye de nyame ase.
Eye. Na me bano na sembe bebe but as a video no be late kakra, okay? Ni na no efa kiki.
Oh, so for.
Yeah.
Sentia.
Tuko eno si de waye dey.
Opacho.
Na me no minim so betumi aye se otua bribe na bidisa. Ko ye ba no no ka tire me se ne kra no me ne nka na oni mi nwewi na say na me ka no. Otia se.
Ambese be ba
So for na won se mi we dey. Ne kra se oni me ka say. Go ne fiada de musen ga bia Friday de odo oyembeto kakra.
Yeah.
Oh, so full. Simple.
So far mom says for
mom says for but we dey enko e bia on famre ye no na ni video no bia I ready kakra.
Anopa no. No ka chemiki say ohia VVIP. Hey.
Okay.
So for duane ni.
So I ready the cameraman no copy so no yes. Yeah, we know already.
And then small papa watch 92.
Yeah. And on Kofo Wusu Kukurumano. And we must have a cozy.
We cozy.
Cozy.
I have no far bread in my.
Yeah, far bread in my. So okay.
Me ko wo bunko to do me kianim so sro hin ba. Me man for video we ma out. Or panacha pa.
Oh, this is go for me to Friday.
Then the breaking chains.
What do you
do? Fancy.
I was a smile, the tea bread na the eba. I could see a couple. They don't have a 2 minutes free home. The cameraman, the bread nearly. So for kiki.
It be say week we money shirt say no so when the breaking chains abankese.
Okay.
Reverend Bayer watch night. No watch na the rapaholic.
What if I am to walk crack? Me so all abuse, I don't know. Well,
I say doctor's advice.
Yeah, this is the Yamis.
Can be also be done again.
I was saying almost you was sugar only sugar need free.
So for the DF.
So for the DF.
So for the money.
Okay. Yeah, right now. What's a piece of counting me you are wanting and the crowd? Would they make me kind of magic? Who's up with your brother? Mimi nka de meji. All right. Odi ekwe.
But that's CP award winner. Yebeko Pram and semi-finals no eba so KGL under 17 inter-clubs inter-regional tournament no enron and semi-final 1 and semi-final 2 eba so our Pram first game no Greater Accra and team Ashanti and a boy match no ekwe 1-1 Greater Accra share first Ashanti strike beteka game no travel echo penalties a hole and Ashanti region every year Greater Accra omo elusu sa game team ba so semi-final 2 Western region eshe kabakwa Central entimi antinto ochina ewo Magdan Astrotef no so hena third and fourth and the grand finale bus 1 p.m. third and fourth ni Greater Accra omo ene Central ene bebo na no miensa Ashanti ene Western region ede ataso enti ochina ana yebo tournament na wie ewo Magdan Astrotef teshi ana finals no ebetimi akoso we KGL Interregionals U17 tournament a ehye na no adwada nyame admo china na bibia enso eba no awieye wen eso ane agina na yamatiefo ena efo akwa babie ne atu fa ne ahwe nsema ekoso onkofo ekroso Victor Osimhen ebe praye ewo Nigeria na omobo double header 2 World Cup qualifiers obo bako de wantimi antravel ne wo sesi ade ware gani full fitness a one in the club Galatasaray at traveler Ochina omo ebo game against Alliance Sport our Turkish league no Osimhen ebetimi esia kan next week come ball in the Champions League omo any Liverpool na better so and also Osimhen ne ho beto no na sa game no ono so etimi esia kan na okọ Saudi Arabia say there all is set for the big game October 28th Al Nassr and Al Ittihad ebebo wey round 16 of the Kings Cup sa match no yebenya Ronaldo and Benzema once upon a time no mienu teammates our Real Madrid say there omo rivals Benzema ball Emma Al Ittihad Ronaldo ball Emma Al Nassr October 28th and mienu ball wey round of 16 our Saudi Kings Cup on Paul Pogba if we said or join the Monaco as a free player no on see akan because now our fitness issues said the coach no manager Ansu Fati every game oba ye oba no wa she goal no say manager no ahwe akrakra na enche Paul Pogba be hu say o say Gina Park so see akan wa ben say obe make the debut at the ama AS Monaco our French Le Championnat yento so enko Portugal Jose Mourinho and I joined Benfica as our new manager Rui Costa ono president of the club Ibisano said didn't them settle on Jose Sikantiana or say Jose or pure love for Benfica a club no na ekasikan kwan nka Jose on ma because Mourinho on in the first year obeje 3 million euros the second year 4 million euros the lower salary Jose wakwa jen a free so of free Portugal or they compare teams our coach mo we any sika wajia e wo form pa enti anya sika ensina Jose ejo ne Benfica ne bom adwuma no peso ye enu nti ene waba we ene nsema Rui Costa ono so e de atujwa Ramos former Real Madrid omo captain say obo our Mexico Yebisano Sergio Busquets Enra or the plan message about say at the end of the MLS Oberita won see can be no and Ramos so the message about Sergio Busquets abaso say obobo with class or vision the quality there enya dia questionable so much humble na okita authentic character when nsema Ramos edichudwa adefa Sergio Busquets ho Busquets eje 9 La Liga titles 3 Champions League trophies oje 7 Copa del Rey titles 7 Supercopa de España 3 Club World Cup 3 UEFA Super Cup na oje European Cup Euros back with Spain World Cup so oje with Spain omo enso national team yanko Juve Dusan Vlahovic if in January airco obetimi a negotiate obetimi assign pre-contract with any club because the contract no e be running out next summer into January there now account less than 6 months Juve for ever ne more than say all done the da almost starting the come say the be ya end January no na why stand the contract e dey Juve omo enso a club no Juventus one omo a dynamic midfielder if we said that Douglas Louis every club no mu call no omo nya midfielder obe replace no into January omo Saudi Arabia because manager I got to do ope Sergey Milinkovic Savic also ja onya na ope panti Sergey Milinkovic Savic na Bobo Kwandin de juvenile break pass mo ko no every Al Hilal omo club no asan so aba because Italy there ho enso eni fie Eden Rabiot oye new AC Milan omo midfielder na ode atudwa se omo nto omo bonkofo eka se Scudetto no say Milan for ebetimi age o se eye too early omo ambition ene se afu omo ebe ya ade se ye ka se omo ye contenders ne de ye nyanto bo ase akra because league no afempo na ya shase ye yanko Bayern so ye ene omo ebo e Bundesliga Nicolas Jackson na oho Bayern no wa pe yonko bi a wa ben pa Douglas Luis Diaz and Nicolas Jackson na fana danfo a emu aden na omo mienu e Premier League no na omo nye teammate na omo ye rivals because Nico na or Chelsea Luis Diaz nso na obo eden Emma Liverpool na mum say a omo e one club and na omo communication kasa omo timi ka English ni nti no ama yanko fono ababa ye tight pant Nicolas Jackson say player on the corner na abibia monam enso eye Luis Diaz no so ebo ede ema eye Liverpool mo club no na derby no e baso na me eye aduma ochina Madrid derby Real Madrid ebeko Metropolitano eye Civitas Metropolitano omo any Atletico Makoshia Madrid three players omo timi nsi akan Trent Alexander-Arnold Antonio Rudiger and Ferland Mendy wemo any players omo pra ochina sa match omo enso entimi ensi akan ho na Vinicius Junior ni fie no said Ronaldo dey ho aye more or less like a training facility Ronaldo ni fie no be bia no or training facility ho or mini pitch or swimming pool or gym ho sa pepe and Vinicius nso aye bi o ni fie and also enfa the personal training any agro asset team training no Vinicius ogbeko ni fie no why ho said Ronaldo nso aye ne ho no ma training amamie no enso enfa any agro kra Antonio Rudiger and as I said here ababa ye clear say Madrid any beton kwanta pai next season ekode enya de Rudiger oba integral into two players and ebeko already Madrid are starting omo epe omo replacement David Alaba ebeko Antonio Rudiger ebia Saudi Arabia na eden a ono nso beji sika na wakonti Madrid beja sa senior players no kwan na omo de enkoda mienu enso aba omo age no so e from pa omo contract no meba as free agent enrada La Liga Real Oviedo eluso to FC Barca conceded first now so omo bet say come share 3-1 na Robert Lewandowski and share second goal before say all no na Eric Garcia take Ronald Araujo na enya third goal Emma FC Barca ebo La Liga way 6 matches any 19 clear goals and Barcelona omo enso ashen so goals no there e flow woto eti enra match highlights any all the goals no and I'm over our Kessben television so Lewandowski onya second goal Emma Barca also second half no omo ebo ball a bit faster as a first half no na omo build up no na very slow no second half no there omo intensify game na intensity no na e was slow eno mom na e boy ya omo etim edi nkonim e bisa Pau Kubasi say Madrid eboja omo a e the pressure eto omo so ana Madrid eboye 2 days ago and San and Enra Barca omo ebo oso omo nyino be hu time bia no omo focus so ewo omo games a omo ebo we ene nsema eye Pau Kubasi Barca defender no ono enso e dey to the response we anama ensentro na no ye interview no say ya coach wampa say off the field or grant interview pa ultimate sampa wa mature we and some journalists no or enso editor jwa Hans Flick ye bisano say come back no say and no say Barca dominate first half and the second half nyina no omo ade manager Emma Barca okay sai
important this week or this match?
This match.
No, very important for us to win here in Oviedo. I think also in the first half we controlled the match and we had a lot of chances, but at the end there was always one opponent who blocked the shoot, or also the goalkeeper made a fantastic first half. At the end they used one mistake from us and for a goal, but I said in halftime we have to continue. We have to
Way a boss
play with
manager
fun.
Hans Flick and the ten in Kano. 40 Vasquez, Obaka here. Or no any 30-year-old influencer na odeti Lamine Yamal. Oche Lamine Yamal 13 clear years. National Lamine any mami we etwempana. Na wa breaking the silence wakasa was say I am pa on Lamine Yamal on deny say omo date for close to 8 months. Na enemo hu ye no omo se Lamine Yamal ko form ne nam no omo nya nkofo pa. Ni closest circle omo a omo be Lamine Yamal no just omo timi control akoda no ana de ope ana oye also omo mienu nku ana ka so omo kwa Ibiza na ohwe boy ni age 17 ene ne ma oye off the folder enye easy cra otimi ede ema edu ekọ Ibiza ekọ chile Lamine wanhweni ya ni potential no ontimi en realizing wey ene nsema 40 Vasquez ono so ede atudwan somebody wa bro so pass Ibiza omo mienu time a omo date sa 8 months no ene ma huhu ye no osa akwada enye sa 17-year-old abribia no 9th club ena emasem eniema ehu hianko a ena Lamine Yamal ono enso eye yento aso enko Chelsea aso eye na John Mikel Obi one podcast show no so and I say Chelsea ehia goalkeeper because goalkeeper na be win titles at the amount strikers ebe she goals every matches amount na so be so je major trophies dia just onya a better goalkeeper Chelsea ehia goalkeeper na mo de money e wo so mo mente John Mikel Obi.
Okay, you know what? It's Edison. Let's give him 2-3 more years. But it's not the same. Pep Guardiola has to think about the club, the success of the club, the success of the team. How can the team get back to winning ways? And he's thought about it and said, you know what? I need to make a change here. A change that maybe Edison won't like, some of the players won't like, but I need to think about the club, the team. And he's gone out and he's got Donnarumma. And we can see now when he comes out, he dominates that area. He makes saves. He's huge.
Yeah.
You know, yes, we can talk about the goal they considered against Arsenal. Maybe a little bit of his mistake. But yes, it does happen. But the saves that he's been making, you can see the
over the season. He's
over
gonna
a
save
season,
points.
exactly. So that's what you need. A top goalkeeper wins you the league. Yes, we'd say it. The strikers win you games. But the defense and the goalkeeper win you trophies.
That's not
They win you trophies. So we have to get a top goalkeeper. City have it now. Liverpool have it in Alisson. Arsenal rare. We need that. Yes, he's been a little bit
and Abuamamu class I successful in the Premier League. Liverpool ewo Alisson. Na Man City ewo Donnarumma. Arsenal ewo Raya. Omo contenders no bia ewo better goalkeeper. Aje Chelsea. Omo number 1 no onya de say Chelsea ehia goalkeeper oya de wey ensema John Mikel Obi ade atudwa. Na ahead of Chelsea and Brighton game no Josh Echampo no training oyare kakra enti say Chelsea enya injury boost echi ho no Josh Echampo available so ebetimi esia kan Bebat of former Man United and Tottenham omo striker and also say we now United enya a weekend way against Chelsea sa 2-1 no ebe boost players no omo confidence am going forward games na kan Man United 4 and so etimi ayere omo ye papa Diogo Dalot and so training which is a Brentford match no and also I have fit and available Brian Mbeumo ebesia ne former club Brian of Brentford na join United weekend way omo and so ana eboa enye fedi agro kra na ana slot or say omblem nkofo kase Liverpool omako market ne so sika de oma save papa or say kofo referee omo so omo generate enough fans omo tonton pa ansa na moko tontutu baby say Liverpool spend ya na wankasa situation no won so one analyze ne ye kra na Tottenham Hotspur and yet say US consortium omo launch 4.5 billion pounds omo de beto Tottenham Hotspur na fe omo at the 1.2 at the remu for transfers it is our US consortium na start here omo any space edin komo for possible takeover na omo babe the new owners of Spurs omo and so a club no Hurricane Man United for enya ne mu GDS next year on to us mobile money biem oba Premier League ne dia Tottenham enya no omo Man United for nia bre pass omo enya Hurricane omo enso epe papa na ye right say onye sure say Hurricane obeba Premier League na Man United no beko the former club Tottenham mum na ono enso ebe join omo William Saliba say Arsenal omo signing so there players no omo eya de ye papa awadu na Donnarumma and many dwane nkɔfo cross nsɛm no we ɛso ana yɛgyina ne adiesi
yɛmfansia Tony Montana ne fiada na fe yɛmmɔboa ho na yɛmfa emme answer amanfo questions ahodoɔ na mode aba no egun wa ha papa yɛnya some bit okra but still mesan agibiom na yɛhwɛ na yɛtumi de ababonten ama bidafo akyerɛkyerɛ mo adwen de afa ho sanso na yɛhwɛ ni mu sɛ mo nso mo de madwen kyerɛ bɛba de afa amanfo questions a mo de aba no ho yɛkɔ Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra DSTV 364 Go TV 121 yɛkɔ na yɛne Dwaben Rural Bank mpanimfoɔ adi nkɔmɔ kakra ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi sɛdeɛ anɔpɛ biara yɛtae ehu wɔn no Ricky Entry acting head business development ɔwɔ ha sanso ɛna Catherine Helena Amachi corporate affairs officer ɔno nso ɛwɔ ha Benis Chi marketing officer sanso ɔno marketing executive ɔmo ɛwɔ ha ɛno mbɛtwetwe nkɔmɔ kakra bɛnfo ɛma mo nyinaa kɔ aba sɛ obiara ho yɛ deɛ Ricky as always hwɛ me manim okay yɛnhyɛ aseɛ yɛnka gya mum na manya ne nteɛ sɛ dache investment and a fixed deposit no a rewarding papa ɛnya some kitu ama sisi manfo botwi eba Dwaben Rural Bank e de omo ebedom so ade it is fixed investment and a that investment na fixed deposit bo mu nkomo kakra
ye di kama memfa enchia ma yetifo ne ahwefo ene mo ankasa nso say jo na la say nani 3 days and then 3 days pepe ana ohwe Dwaben Rural Bank Kristo Adom ene mo mpaibo bebe ayeduya eye board chairman eye nana doctor a PhD Duncan also odini birthday yes enti empanyufo Dwaben Rural Bank de empanyufo kan ne say nana empire ne say brade mo ano na de ohwe wana brabo mu nyina enkoyi mana say jo eye no kre say de wo kana say otise enipa dom bebre e ba Dwaben Rural Bank na botai ba ko edikan ne say dachinti investment ti no mo badia na ye no kre na edenti ne ma ne basa da ya ka say ye wiase ene ya setena mu abrabo no obi nim dachi asem because tomorrow is never promised unim de besi dachi enti da bia ne e bo ma amanfo aso ate say netie wo de kakra because say jo ehu ana eya ne du ba bia ya ubehu krachi bi osi so na ekoyi pa na brabom na setenam ni sika sem na ye efe obedu ba bi no na sabi aniama ye diama no ne ma school fees kro ntimi ntua ba bi odi ni ti beto aye din jese oyare krompa sika odi beko hospital na ye din de ya ye study kakra ya ye huni ni say eya na first thing eye account open, that is the first step. Enti na Dwaben Rural Bank ye bie ye pon ato say accounts open ni de enye one day and some few minutes we drew any of our branches no na just say ye bie accounts na ma de here na Ghana card and your passport picture enche we drew ho emrante ne mabawa na ye training wo no ombehwe on 10 na ye bie account na ma na dachi ni nti no enu nti kra na ama yatimi ama niemam aye simple no say na tie say de ne kan obi nim da chi asem say de product ni din ne ho ese no nti kakra bi a obenya no o de fa koto as e jo de man ye fe ne say kakra na o toto no sika no ena ho kwa na mom sika no ye mana awo e de amaw say eye dan na opese usi oba na opese odi ni ko school da chi no be medical doctor no be president, or be professor, or be obi a to say journalist, renowned journalist like Sejo. Na the can say any of when in baby for any Dwaben Rural Bank. Yababo, and see who never want a dose to be bree. A man quenim, pa. Inti investment to wait me in 3 years, wait me in 5 years. Not just a kakranka because yeah, by my bosumi wa, ya de kakraya den etu yechi. Na ebi also our informal sector and also the anything. Na when you cry kano both formal sector and informal sector ni nyina ana sa product e koma obi o ye teacher ni o se ya ne abosumi du ateka kra bi 100 cedis fato e honom na fama me afi edu ane di interest e kwanim na de aka ho na de ama se de be boa ama school na wo pese oto aso no because obi o ye teacher ni azu be hu no akọ school eche no abe doctor afi no abe professor say dreams we nyina betimi abamu a ni nyina ne say wo de ho bodwabin bank na oda chinti no ya hwe ne ya hyehya ma sebre ya to nsa efre obia wo de kọ okọ aseme pese me ye me da chinti investment na fa kakra fa hauto ye be ma interest ye kese enso aye den abaso ama na ye ka bibia ka fixed deposit fixed deposit ni de tie ni ebinum tie na ye o madwen mu bebiri ebu ho na wo sika kakra bi da ho sika no nso e da ho no na emfaso bi anya den emfiri ho emma ebi kro bi wo ho a oni gidie wo bank mi to di sika na kwhye ne mpase de kan se dwabin ra bank e ba 41 years mu ani bibi boni bia nsie obi ani ho beka so di ni sika nso abeto asabi ne nsanka ti de kan se wo de fa sika no fabra sika ne ba no e ya bosome miensa e ya bosome nsia anasa e ya fe ne di interest kese aye den aka ho ama se jo se de na no ma o hen na nkasa ba yo no so be investment no sa enetie na sika ne kwani mu mpo adwabin ra bank de kan ne se yen ye de no ye ma okwan ma wa wo kire yen ensi hu a opese ye de ma na etimi aboa because eya ne pese eye bibia ye mienu nyina ye be di ho abobo ye be ka na ntiase aye adwuma before ansa ne yetimi aye den akame into conclusion enti fixed deposit ni de akwanya bibiri wo ho hwe ohwe se de T-bills rate atiaba banks ni bibiri o mate o interest rate so eba se fixed deposit o mate so by dwabin ra bank de despite say sa we num nyina asisi no ye interest rate no ba bi eda na ye den eda no omo so eba omdi sika kese eba no so no ye mo makwanya na omo ani a negotiate obi ho a okọ pension ni sika ebia ni nyina aba na aban ne de ama no wo nse na ni so aya ne tetoteto ohun ba bi odi sika no be den ebe hye eno ne eka say so ye police ni so ye soldier so ye doctor so ye teacher ni obi bia adwuma bi a wo ye na wo de nyame aye wadom watimi enya emfie aduasan that is 60 years na waba fie asomdwem na aban ne de kakra ma wo say fakọ na fakọ bo bra no emfa wani nkyere ba bia fa wani kyere dwabin rural bank any of our branches ni enya fixed deposit ni bi nya den emfa ma emfa so na ebeba ho kakra bosome miensa abosome nsia ana afe no a wo ye no na wo de no adidi ya wa ya papa bi a se jo de oye ni se scan ba eno na odi tua ne ba school fees na okọ school e wa bruche na eboa no kwan so ro bebiri so ndi se bre de kan se obi bia sika bia o de wo bia every 1000 equal 2000 3000 1 billion Ghana cedis o de fo ani che dwabin ra bank na be ye fixed deposit account ni bi investment no na emfaso bebiri ne be free mu ayeden abama
titi emse emre no ekoyi pa nye that investment no ni fixed deposit nkwa na ya tisa man for businesses e botwi e bedram real bank for asempa loans no boy hosu mun kakrai say na ekopa asempa loans
sadia o kan ye no krai na no na minimi nua bi di nkomo de na o kan ne say na bank papa bi say wo ho ana mama ya kwani number bibia na se de ya ka no enye se bi yabo ye trim keke ana ye ka eye dwuma yedi se bi ye ba ha na ye be kasa bibiri na wo ba ho na enye sa na wo be hu a na je se ye di ntro nti nsam ne kura ye ka ye jabi enye ni nyina kura na ye di tudwa ebi ye de pa na no na ye nam sepe area ho ye hu papa bi ano no ankasa wo school kese pa e wo school e wo Kumasi ha oye ya no tika mu a oku no park ne ka ohun se ye t-shirt no be gina ho ne ye di nkom no se no kre munti na misi na bank bi na me no mo yadwuma nanso edu ahokere na mi hia mo no dwabin ra bank ana me buy na mo boa me said etie ni asempa no de ente ma ne asempa eni sika na awu hia no te se me pe 100,000 bi akofa me niema bi sisia na madane me ho aba no matimi abetua ne ntam de amamo sejo uduru ho no mo na ye di sika na ye den e di amawo enye se ye beka se kobra ade eche ansa na ye di sika no e di amawo da no no a uduru ho no se o ye customer se wonye customer no uduru ho no ye credit officers no be ye assessment then near the scanner ato wakantum na the sama ne ye ayi sonko ne se enya dia ye beka se kofa collateral ebra wose bibre no amokwaje besia yese kofa down papers bra baabi kura ye ka se kofa lease na fa ka ho na fa bra baabi wo honom so chese niam bibre wo ka papers fa bra dwabi ura bank asempa loan no sa niam ni nyina ye ye free ho ade uduru ho ana ye kukuru sika no de ama ade ba ko so ema ne ya sonko wa ya asempa loan ni se enya de aye ti usika na wo beji no ani a obroni friend commitment fee yenti ani nti se wo ba ho na se 50,000 100,000 200,000 any amount bia wo je no se sika no pepepe na wo ye den udi kofie na wo de akwaye den akodi udwuma opese udi ensi hu na esi hu no so eye kete anka wo baabi wo hon man ka wo hwe said the risk e wo soro because obi kura obaji ebimpa ye nim no onye ye customer ye ni nya adwuma da nkinika obi a okwaje besia wo baabi e beka se rate no e wo soro bebiri no we no ye yi se ne mani nyina e de afiri ho ama ya ma rate no abafom butaye ne se ye pese ye boa ye businesses no na omo business no ekwanim said the be unemployment rate e wo Ghana bebiri no ye betimi aye den ateso nti se jo de metimi aka kakra afa asempa no ho no ye to nsafre obi a se omomra ye nya adwuma
on oya acting head business development Dwaben Rural Bank mami enko Benis eho na mreno ekọ de but komo kakra bi o susu savings any shares no kakra bi Benis
yo sejo
Ricky go from Benin now
e beda say na ye koso achie Dwaben Rural Bank ye customers nyina ohwe ensempei ene hyehye pa Dwaben Rural Bank e de agu akwam a na se ye pese ye customers asumudwe wo musika semu na afi nso omunyini wo sika semu no omutumpon ewa abrabum na momunya ma ya Dwaben Rural Bank ye niema no ewo form se susu anase savings no ewo ho susu ndebia yan na eba ho ye ba ho so sika bi ekita obia no ye beje akoto ama ye de koto ne se unya message ewo phone so eno so ye ntehwe enfri so susu no oto eku anim na se wo pebosia so a eno so akwanya wo ho se onso utime enya bosia na de support wadwuma wo ye eno so hu interest no ewo form pa savings ne de Dwaben Rural Bank nkwa na ye savings wo ye ho a bosome miensa bia se sika ne duru ba bia unya interest eyensi hu esa aka usika na wode abeto no eno so se unya adaje mpo na ofre a ye de numbers ne betudwa ofre ya ba bia wo bia no e ba ba gisika no akoto eno so ye de to a na unya message savings ne so se wo pe loan wo mo so support u business na eno so akwanya wo ho no se nso unya saabosia ne bi na ye ka ye shares ne ho asem kakra ya na empapie no se ye hwemu a ye ka Japade de obi a de nani kosi edan ka eni sika so no kwasem eno so ye Japade pa na me se o mema usika no na hokwa ma usika no enye adwuma ma fa usika no be invest wo Dwaben Rural Bank shares mu eno so ye long term investment eno so ye Japade kese a eno so ye ja eto ma inchirima eno de ani je wo ho ne se we say afi ya bekwa awie ohwe ye shareholders as say obi ani age ewo ne tirim because onim se wadua aduapa bi ewo Dwaben Rural Bank ne sika no odabe investment ewo Dwaben Rural Bank shares mu jafi bekwa na wie na ni da so no so ebenya bibi kakra ewo ne shares na waye no ho afene so na se ya ye hia ewo Dwaben sana ya na efe na ya na eye nidie afi we de fa sa kwanya so ne ya to yensa afre seju and the share price $50 share price $50 and so obia na ho de obetimi ato 50 cedis 100 cedis and 1000 cedis afi kwa animu na de utogum kakra kakra eno so emfaso ewo so pa
all right Benis mami found here
say yo the American ne say
and some na da do e tira me call Catherine so na odi contacts ni
you know eba nti me ye introduction kitua bi
ama
afa ayi Catherine de no ho won say ya say ya some ya customers ye na broso nti corporate businesses no high profile customers no eno nti yama yenua Catherine aba so obedi say adwuma ne nti oba no wanka bia na chese enye nti ama you know oye ayi nti Catherine de ayi no betuja
okay Cousin, say Ricky they control me anti we of position Yanko also more time
okay. Mpacho Jabinra Bank there were 11 branches. Inti mebo boy branches no. Jabin there were Chiefs Palace. Born we or taxi rank. On we there were Roman Catholic. Ejoso there were traffic light. Sepe there were Galco House. Adeshiman there were Dubai. Kedetia Dubai Gate 3. Fumesa there were taxi rank. Abuaso there were Santelai. Roman Hills so there were Atonsu Station. And a Pankrono. The longest building at Ewo Market or Hono Jabinra Bank Ewo. Your number so any say oh PBBR 0544 74 58 56 0544 74 56 sorry 0544 74 58 56 your number no.
Okay.
Say your atonsu no si yebie.
Okay.
Enche bia yebie.
Yebede masipa Jabin Rural Bank for Ricky entry Benistay and Catherine Helena Amache. Yebede masipa for coming.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, so Komode Nikano Nitia was I say Uba na Equity. Jabin Rural Bank, Mr. Momon friend numbers no na money omo any enkomo na nipa ewo ye papa ede emamo Jabin Rural Bank, the best rural bank 2023 ewo Ghana ha enyina Chamber of Commerce and the Sabasubodi ede Emma Jabin Rural Bank. Meko na makofa Gentleman Dental Clinic and so nkra to kakra aba na ya to aso.
India ne say BCC usin na yabo usin ho ban ama wo Yamama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi ayedia ne sɛ yebesiesie wosen na yɛbɔ wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa ne ntoma pa afira Gentleman Dental sɛ oba ye clinic wa enema bibiri na yeye efa nipa wosen ho ene wonum oba Gentleman Dental yeye consultation and examination services problem ben na ekoso how ben na ekoso wonum na fi wachire anamon a ɛwɔ sɛ utufa ho na itimi eboa afei yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye friend scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi o kasa etimi mapampan ene ade eba mu oba hwa yetimi ewohoro wonum eyi saa enema no nyina edi free esen ase esen tibia na asesa no esan fa ne ntoma pa edi fra obi wo hɔ na tokuro ato ne semu anase ne se no eso ebubu anase wanya fracture esen ankasa ebu eno yetimi eye failing enso so na ye de ama wo anase ebi nso so na obi wo hɔ waba se ne se no watena se ama esen ase opese otu ne se no eno nso so ye frɛ no extraction oba ye extraction service eno so ye betu oseno e di ama afei ebi wo nso na ne se no wanya missing teeth ye wo ne si no ahodo bebree ye frɛ bibi se dentures no ye de utimi ehye na watimi asan ayi wa mu utimi yi na wasan ahye eno ne frɛ ne dentures no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi wo afei ye wo fixed one no anase ye ta frɛ no permanent one no eno nso so ye si a untimi entu bi eno ene frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crowns eno ni nyina no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho afei nso so ye wo bi se braces ni se oseno kwan de dem anase emu atetete bebree eno no oba yetimi ehye braces no within some period na oseno asan akrusu kama na ma oseno atimi ayeden anya ahoden afei obi pese oye teeth whitening o pese odi don hwere bakope eye oseno fitafita te se de o ne bi so da oba Gentleman Dental ye beye oseno fitafita e de ama how bia eni ho abefo kwan so na ye de ebeye e de ama afei obi pese o share ne sin gold silver oba Gentleman Dental ni nyina ye Gentleman Dental Clinic ye chia kwan enye yira kwan kura ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa babia market no ewo no ufri abron sign na new story building na okọ Central Police Station no Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ewo ho na wodru enkran so aye wo nungwa usi nungwa main lorry station hokra na ofra nurse ba ko bra be fawo anase station nachi authority street ne so Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ho na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so kwa Gentleman Dental branch no ba ko so ewo ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho no obefa kwan kwan na ekota disco junction obepa junction no kakra ko wani obo se OGN bank no ewo ho ye ne OGN bank na na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho a onsa nifa so ho a gentleman dental branch ba ko ewo ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na odru kuma se Abrepo junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no wo free total filling station na yabon sign no na edi ho direct opposite to the Methodist school eho na gentleman dental yo
Tamalin so your tishigu free ya bron sign na oko MTN main office yene Tamale post office na edi anywhere
ye adwuma free eda joda popem eda memeda ye mama kwa baba gentleman dental.
Okay. Gentleman Dental clinic in Krato Kakra and so and yakwa kutie no momfrɛ omo na mo ne omo eni enkomo. Emra so say yede mo questions amode abrɛ no ebi ebremo na efomo first batch no na fe later yeba ne behwɛ others no and so. Mami nkwa ha quickly. Why na di way aba Abdulaziz udwe efri Tamale ena abrɛ ene anopay yesema mo nyina akwa ba biom de aba Midfield Action Friday edition nsemusankwa ena yegin wa ha ye efiada sejo. Don't you think the president must summon the GFA ESCO on the Hoho United Young Apostles game to warn the clubs for bringing shame onto our game? Okay, with that huge investment, Said Abdulaziz Tamale the way Edinkai Abre Yen Waha. Me kwatimetim kwa media no ena ediso kwa me udi ndi ene ka ho. Hello General, should Gold Stars eliminate JS Kabili? Which club will they meet in the next stage? Okay, there also the Abre Yen no. Yebehwe na yede hunsem Abrel. Good morning. It looks like okay. Yemfa we so NC ha. Kessben Sports, based on the performance of Albert Amoa, does your panel see him commanding the Black Star spot in the possible future or possibly make it to the World Cup? Franka Samoa Boatin, Edway Ifri Mampon, and Abeka Yensa, and Anopay. My question goes to Andy Kem and Sir Franco Naro. Can we say Arsenal board have been fair to Arteta if they sack him for not winning the EPL or the Champions League? My question goes to Andy and Sir Franco Naro. Can we say Arsenal board have been fair to Arteta if they sack him for not winning the EPL or the Champions League? Kwame Mauli Nkwanta and all the way free every OT region. Greetings to of Akwesi Nyako of Abankaseso Dunko no fen yo with the message your question no abre yen. Maminko de Tosu Biom, good morning. Joe, my name is Nicholas from Yeji, Bono East region. I want you and your pundits to educate me as a young footballer or coach. Can learn to become great when playing football games. Okay. All right. There also the Aba, no. Maminko, the next one, may call Richmond. Accra La. Una the way Abre Richmond Accra La. Good morning. Boxing is part of your show, but didn't hear anything when a boxer from Nigeria died at the Bukom Boxing Arena, and just like sure. So uti the biadi. All right, whatever I meant to ask. But didn't hear anything when a boxer from Nigeria died at the Bukom Boxing Arena, and just last weekend another boxer died after a boxing bout, and now all boxing related activities are suspended. But your panel didn't say anything about it. We need an update on it. Richmond, Accra, La, Unaudui, and so Breye and Anopay. Ma Yanko, the next one. Good morning, sir. Please, among these midfielders, Frank Lampard, Steve Gerrard, Paul Scholes, comparing to Xavi Hernandez, Iniesta, and Sergio Busquets, which of these three, okay, are the best? I want Franco Naro's opinion about it. Okay. Lampard, Gerrard, Paul Scholes, as compared to Xavi Hernandez, Iniesta, Sergio Busquets. Okay. Ma yemfri ehonso na yanko Sawaba Abdulrahman udwefri Sawaba ena Abrayen General. When was the last time Kumasi Asante Kotoko won an away game in Africa? And what are the results in their last 2 away games? Abdulrahman Sawaba ona udiwe and so Abrayen. Me free Abdulrahman Sawaba eho na me koko foridua wofa Lord asokori ko foridua ona udiwe Ibrahim. I wanted to also answer to tell me the status of Insuatreman Football Club. Does the club still exist or is it extinct? Has Awa Mohammed checked the Olympics versus Enugu Rangers match in 1975? Has Awa Mohammed checked the Olympics versus Enugu Rangers match in 1975? Wofa Lord Asokori Koforidua una udi we and so abre yen. Mami free Wofa Lord ho na minko Kingsley Asante Amuako Mankranso Senior High School. Said, oh, please, I want you and your noble crew to discuss amongst the second best placed teams in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Which one do you think have the strength to qualify from the intercontinental playoffs? All right. There also the Abraham, no. Mankranso Senior High School, Kingsley Asante Amuako. May you the so every hall. May call Wack Boy, Techiman, Wack Boy. Hello, Kessben Sports. I want your panelists clarification on this based on the points build up in the Black Stars group. How many points, okay, do Ghana need to qualify for the World Cup 2026? Wack Boy. Udwe ifri Techiman ena abeka yensa ene anopei. Mi free Wack Boy eho na me call the next question. Stephen Bobie udifri Techiman ena Ebrayen. You're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, that's it. Sergio, can your panelists give me the update on the UDS versus University of Grenada, which started 10 a.m. today, Ghana time? Stephen Bobie Techiman, Unadiwe, and so Abre Yang, Awa Mohammed, on top of Sunday morning, UDS no NT. Say, my name is Babana, from Prisia. I want to ask, why do we interview players, coaches, others, but we don't interview referees? Okay, there also the Aba no referees entai MD and Komo ewo social media. The intra. Okay.
I'm sure so or after match. It's after match in Pimpi interview referees players name. Okay. Coaches. Yeah. But hardly say referee di match every week.
Yeah, na betra ho.
Na betra na nke bisa questions.
Yeah, to tuna no.
Tem say no na opesu.
Na no nka referee ne be assess why.
Say bisa
no. Say Sanjo for hwe match.
Anybody can benya questions among.
Sanjo for hwe match no. Nti omo wo bibia bro ma chiro ma adwen.
Na nke bisa.
No bisa referee no.
Normally your quarter lawyer for the complainants and the defendants, you have to two man and so judge your tenegum after see what we in the judgment we who sense and trophy watch judge at Traho now on those we to Tunano. Until Biaba will explore the city.
Good morning, Joe, and your panel. I was asking myself the whereabouts of Dan Adu, formerly of the Black Starlet and Satellite. He never played for the senior national team. What happened to him? Where is he now? Moving forward, why is our football greats not contributing to the game now? I'm talking about Abedi Pele, Tony Yeboah, Stephen Appiah, and co. Though I know a few of the former players are giving back, but we want to see these great guys. Frank Buckenbauer, Cruyff and co, for example, contributed a lot to football development and management in Europe. Is it that these are legends, are not interested, or the football fraternity is not engaging them? We don't see them as pundits on our screens. Okay. I think they have something to offer, and their presence alone around football is a big boost and motivation for the sport. Sorry for the long push. I want your opinion on this matter. Ken, anyway, if we Cape Coast and Abrayan. Me free Cape Coast na ma betwam akọ Toronto, Canada. Owura Kwame una the way and so Abrayan. Owura Kwame says, "Yo, I heard Desmond Ofel has been appointed as the under-23 coach. May I know the reason behind his appointment and the recycling of coaching under this Ket administration?" Owura Kwame, Toronto, Canada. The Ode Abrayan, no. Me free Toronto, Canada. Na maboshi ako ehefa okay Damongo Senior High School in the Savannah region. Damongo Senior High School in the Savannah region. Mansour Seydou Kamara, a teacher at Damongo Senior High School, Savannah region. Seydou SSA, kudos to you and your competent panelists. I'll be very grateful if you could furnish me with top 10 most skillful footballers worldwide from the early 90s to date. Okay. I'll be very grateful if you could furnish me with top 10 most skillful footballers worldwide from the early 90s to date. Mansour Seydou Kamara, Damongo Senior High, Savannah region. Ya chairman mo Damongo no enso enyina. Me free Damongo na mbabese akọ Ajin Kotoku Sly. We free Ajin Kotoku Kwame Sly. Una the way Abrayan. Good morning, Sir Joe. Please, I want to know from your pundits which 3 teams are likely to win the UEFA Champions League and why? Kwame Sly, Ajin Kotoku. Okay. Ma yanko yanim na quickly minko here we or the free Bremen New York Bendek collections Bremen New York. Mr. Samoa say please between Enzo Fernandez between Enzo Fernandez who is best in their roles. When we episode the other one count. Mr. Samoa Bender Collections, Bremen, New York. Enzo Fernandez no why now so do better no Mr. San Fabrebio. Why? Now young call the next one. Or the free and by and my name is Anthony from Nagole. Awa me ya wo correct me boa me Nagole ni hen
Nagole minim se Nadoli na obetwa na
Dabi we Nagole Nagoole
okay.
Nagole okay hey nani the free na right if it's here I'll have cursed those girls because there is an Antoine and Sultano. Why?
I come here to be.
Who cares me or what? Just say Antoine and Sultano. And I am money shoe for. Okay. I want to ask Andy Kem and Sir Franco Naro to differentiate between these type of strikers. 1, goal poacher. Number 2, target man. Box to box. Secondly, I want Awa Mohammed to tell me the state of these clubs on the African continent. TP Mazembe, Horoya, AS Vita, Michael Edwefree Ablekuma, and Abekayensa, and Anopei. Me free Ablekuma, Wato, Abreport Junction, me who message bi wa say please we say football is full of uncertainties. I want to know from your panel, can Gold Stars upset JSK? What to Abreport Junction? Una apeja we de abreme doc ade camera na capture mic na capture we see no.
We say football is full of uncertainties.
Yeah.
Can Gold Stars upset?
Yeah.
Boy,
Okay. Why do you think FIFA and other sporting bodies claim that politics should not be mixed with our sports? And yet they ban countries from participating in their activities for political reasons. Example is the banning of Russia, and now FIFA are contemplating banning Israel from football. A lot of these wars are also initiated by politicians, not the citizens of the country. Do you agree to banning of countries from sports due to political reasons? Kofi Broadcasting Accra and Apeja Wede Abreye. Me kon na say ventures. We seem not to take our local league serious. How does the FA and ESCO members feel when our league winners continue to fail in Africa? What will have been the reasons? Okay, now say ventures the aba no. How do the FA and the ESCO members feel when our league winners continue to fail in Africa? Okay, Intina and also no. Me free now say ventures. Na mako the ekahubium. We as I'm listening to you live from Sumchire Krum Bekwai Municipal. Okay, please, I want to know Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hartlepool old players. Which of them have been more successful in terms of coaching? Kotoko old players, Hartlepool old players. Okay, all right. Intina and also no. Yamfa eno enko yanimbium. I want your panelists to give 10 highest paid players in England and Spain. Sir Thomas, Udwe Free, Sefi Asarinso, and Abreye. 10 highest paid players in England and Spain. Thomas, Sefi Asarinso, o message out the Abreye, and Anopay, and no. May quote the next one. Please, I want to know how football jerseys are numbered. Nyamiche, Udifim Kranza. You can get numbers like 33, 54, 26, 10, etc. What's one to say? Okay, into a bar. Na
99.
Yes.
Serie A.
So I kept you. Maybe a day.
They've been pushing 99.
Okay. Wow.
81.
Luis Ronaldo was wearing 99. Ronaldinho 1984, right? And Robinho was, I've forgotten Robinho's number.
Ronaldinho at Milan also wore 99.
99, Gaucho.
And then over Kaya, na Ligan 30 JC, the keep on pick. But Messi banu, or more a breaky runu, the Messi. Or free. Basa eba PSG no omo boamu breaki omo edema 30 in my Messi but not purely for goalkeepers 30 jerseys
mo kan de eto the abrant and buy no so ne mo munya explain
okay right.
I want Andy to analyze Hansi Flick's tactical approach towards smaller clubs and big clubs. Samuel Mante, Accra Pantan. The way Abreye Samuel Mante. I want Andy to analyze Hansi Flick's tactical approach towards smaller clubs and bigger clubs. Okay. All right. Yen free Pantan. In term na yen Messi enko. Okay. Birthday. Ebe later. Ebe anema mahobium. Happy birthday to myself. Reverend Asante Dapa Kingsley. Asante Bekwai, founder and leader of Freedom Praise Worship Center, and then your birthday, but your picture no koko fire no intimi Emma television no so. Reverend, you wish you happy birthday, Reverend Asante Dapa Kinsley Asante Bekwai. Okay, ma yantua so quickly. Na yanko a message way Amando. Udi free Prisia Sankofa Nebre. Good morning to everyone. Okay. On Bruno's 100 Manchester United goal, please lay upon its name a better midfielder with his numbers in the game today since his arrival. And do they think Bruno will walk into any team's 11 today in the top 5 league? Amando Prisia Sankofa. Minimusa munya question.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma yanko the twaso ye free Prisia na ya besin atwam akọ okay. Asenua asorin kwanta near Unity Oil filling station. Lawrence Boachi aka Buche una di we abrayen. Good morning. Okay. I'm say we amanosem kakra. Nti yemfiri ho na yemma yanim kakra. Me ko Mugabe udwe free Mampontin by General. I've heard Ali is paying 4.8 million offer for Benfica former coach Bruno Lage. Please, is it true? Sir, how do you just suppose that with Ghanaian clubs playing in Africa? Mugabe Mampontin.
$4.8 million.
Yeah, $4.8 million. Yes.
For a coach, you know, when I was in a competition, yeah, the magic in Yamini Shala, because
hi. Ali, see the more you're crazy.
Serious.
Crazy. Ali paying $4.8 million for Benfica former coach Bruno Lage. Level no mbeso mko Europe around.
Mbeso mko EPL ni
Club
Italy.
World Cup.
No mbeso.
Omaniwo. Club World Cup. Omatre CAF Champions League.
Na omadia.
Omadia traho.
Yensu ye dwene kwan e be fa so akla ye first hurdle. E ho na ye level ne wo.
This is serious.
And you know,
says squad can crazy.
Na you ask yourself, say, your class no go so say be mo say African in here o.
Yeah.
Say you know what e ora ko say do. Also mo African no in here o mo sa o. Nti ye na ye dwene say o mo chase o mo na ready so be chase o. Nti say do o mo be ko so atwem. For what say?
O mo twem do.
O mo be say obi amputu any matches in place to mark them. Nti o mo be ko so atwem. Next year o mo de be ko 6 million euros. And match any of the top teams because Bruno Lage is capable of coaching at any level. And almost only 4.80. What can you say?
Sir, please, I've seen Newcastle Bruno Gomes always wearing the number 39 jersey in all the clubs he's played for. Can Andy explain the reason behind it? Abizo City, message, and so and yakai everyone. Good morning to you and your wonderful panel. Please, I want to know whether Ghana Black Stars and Real Madrid have ever played a friendly match before. If yes, what was the scoreline? Frank Opuni Buama, Udifri Kumasi, and Abreye. Frank Opuni Buama, everywhere. May call a year Skyface, Takwa. I want Andy to answer this question. Benzema, Suarez, Eto'o, and Torres. Who was the best? Benzema, Suarez, Eto'o, Torres. Okay. Ma yanko yanim biom na yanko hwan ho. I'm Kofi Holy from Ejura. Kofi Holy, Ejura. Please, can your panel give us the GPL top scorers from 1980 to 1990. 1980 to 1990. Kofi Holy, Udwe Efri Ejura na Abre. Kofi Holy, Edina da so no, memfa nye nsenhunu da. Dina wafato ho so adwira no Kofi Holy. So the dean sembia enye Holy mpa. Wa na odi ade bi say okomo.
Your literally term your friend irony. Irony.
Okay. Bizo ana or Holy opposite wrong. Kofobia fadin bia to omo so na nemo omo dey.
We are direct opposite of the name. Direct opposite of the name.
Serious.
Tiye de Kofi Holy ni de bia no holy. But maybe din so be holy pa na be free holy.
No obi amu guy Jesus.
Holy sinner. Holy sinner.
Dem dey ho. But so no ask so a holy sinner. By Jesus.
Boni e ho tie no ye.
Jesus.
Guy Jesus.
And Isa ne Muhammad ne aya ombokro no. Ne do amuso.
Isa no ombokro.
Isaac.
Isa Jesus.
Isa.
Yes.
Wow.
In Islamic language, in Arabic, Isa is Jesus. Yeah. Say obisu di Isa Muhammad.
Oni no didi. John ne dan so.
Yes, was an John was my brother.
To our na mo edina da so no hwese ho adwuma na wo ya.
The bush.
Isaias media.
Na ejichi akrofo a.
Inim daw.
Ejichi am robbers a. Na ye bo mo din no gugu omo photographs na asia. Utumi gusu betisa. Edi we na mo dey yedi. Awa. The Nyamedi abedu no. Okay. One ne boss no.
John. Your hen.
Yeah.
Your hen is subuni. Unim John bia edine ne joy
Yana na say Joe kagere tu.
John for better na bam trim. Criminals.
Now we omo yeti ya omo fa ho.
Criminals. Okay. All right. Then to if a player fouls, possible yellow card, his opponent and the referee gives the advantage, then that same player fouls, possible yellow card, another player in the course of play during the advantage period. Is it a double yellow card for one yellow card is cancelled or a straight red card? Please let your panel explain this. But what I say? What I say? But it's a Calabar.
Everyone say Calabar be.
Okay.
Or they corner no twa.
Akufu David Drobo ewo Bono region una odi we by yeah.
And now player na the ball no kwa obi a an obvious goal scoring opportunity bi. No aso na ta de ma twena to form. Ba twene to form ball na kwa akodi ni nua ho a ni nua no betumi de akwa referee ni fi say no na kita no na better.
Okay.
Essence obeje foul ma no allow.
Yeah.
Na nipa kro na asa coach esi ba kono asa ko twa no ebiem. Second one no so my yellow. Until obey day.
Okay.
Because it be a play advantage and after advantage in your chance it be a money yellow for the first offense.
Okay.
Until Enkema Eric Usumensa.
Yes. The man of the moment, Emra.
The general.
Yes. Akokofe. Komfuadu.
Yes.
Yes, Yamwa.
Yeah. Abednego.
Abednego is also one out there. Also one out there.
Also from the man. Okay.
I mean, Joe the man about scrub account.
But the color DBR and
the
yeah. Both some crown at the DB manner. What about the Subana and the fact? A DB up a beer of Fatono. Or who do what you be.
Your football club and communities.
Kala, Bruno, we are papa. I want you to discuss between the 90s to 2000s, which team was better between Madrid and Barcelona? 90s to 2000s, which team was better between Madrid and Barcelona? Okay, you better watch my at the amount why. Sergio, does our GPL have a future? Let your panel answer me. We every Nat, prison officer, Hiawa Camp, Western Region. My name is my brother here. Hiawa Camp, Western Region. Nat, or your prison officer, anyway, about your GPL, no, or say, our future now. All right, they also Ebusa, I don't know. Yanko, your name, Yanko, Hakim. What do we every Bolga Sabunzongo? What do we brain? Good morning. Help me, Dr. Franco Naro, to set up a Manchester United first 11. Manchester United first 11 that can beat Brentford tomorrow. Hakim, Bolga, Sabunzongo. What do we ask Dr. Franco Naro for me to set up a Manchester United 11 that can beat Brentford tomorrow. Okay, Hakim, yabaya hojuma ede amount. Me free Hakim na me call the next question. From Bolga to Tamale. Francis did Edway free Tamale and Abraham. Can Dr. Franco Naro comment on yesterday's expose by Yamal's 30-year-old girlfriend? Francis Edifri Tamale and Abraham. Lami Yamal and the ex, Say an ex, 30-year-old, no, yeah. But the same be about to you know. Almost say, oh, ne, obia we authority, sadi we hunt, you know. Emphasize question, no amount. Joe, good morning to you and your reputable crew. In a match, if two players score hat-trick each, what procedure will they use to select or choose the MVP? I want to know because nowadays they mostly give the MVP to the goal scorers. Number 2, is there any player who plays both legs perfectly like Osman Dembele? Very soon, your Kofi Abanga will come. Why? So kindly train. Anafi Kandahar Sunyai Zongo Unawadiwe Aba bad boy. The GPL no dear enwanye Anafi and also Asiane saying. But we got the next question. Udi Frehin and Ebrayan, the general PK from Tema. General PK Tema. Please kindly help me with how did we use 11 players for football? And who brought positions into football? Okay. Indeed, also the Abba, I don't know. Now, do science tutor, Junior Kodia Senior High School. Anyway, Abba, I want to know from your size, from your sizeless crew, can Maguire opt out of the Chelsea team because he's not getting playing time? And per what Nicholas Jackson did, can he return and have more playing time? Okay.
Maguire is not getting playing time
at where?
At Chelsea. Maguire is still Crystal Palace player.
No. Or can Maguire?
Striker
now, of course, Sunderland.
Yes,
of course, Sunderland. What's about back to Chelsea?
Yes.
Opt out to of course, Sunderland. No means so bad. Main striker, or quiet third, and a man Chelsea's our friend. No more the ball of him, you know.
Sir Choco Swedro, please, which team do you think will have the most? Safa question the brave you, Mr. Nayenye Wajma. But because Desmond Angumaso, it happened to Martinelli versus Wolves some seasons ago. Let me answer the last test. Yes, it will be a red card. It happened to Martinelli versus Wolves some seasons ago. He fouled, and the referee played the advantage, and he continued to foul again. He was shown a double yellow card. I will get the video for you. This one, my Ngomasu, and anyway, I saw Martinelli, any Wolves, or see be AC Sabreno, and Tina, and also no. My head and I do the Tutu Nicosia, Cyprus, Memunadiwe Abrayang. Good morning, sir. Please, among these teams, which one was the best in your opinion? Number 1, the Pep Guardiola team of Barcelona. Number 2, the Arsenal Invincibles. and the Zidane team that won the Champions League back to back. Also, make your combined 11 of these teams. Okay, the Pep Guardiola team of Barcelona, the Arsenal Invincibles, and the Zidane team that won the Champions League back to back. Okay, Tutu and Apeja we and so the Abreye. Boss, someone asked about the possible appointment. No, sorry. The possible opponent of Ibiani Gold Stars. Should they qualify? My answer to him is that they have no opponent. They are already out. What would the Fifi here? Fifi, Frenchman. Fifi.
Oh, international.
What Fifi? So, what would the Fifi to me? Okay.
No need the questions.
Oh, so we say Obi wa. What's Obi wa? If Obi question or the aba. Don't know drink general.
They have no opponent. They are already out.
Nothing to do with Banzo say or sure say I don't have good start so many GS Kabili never born. I'm then Nakrubia. Now we are more bad.
But Fifi say this is not Tenio.
Fifi this is I'm called the Bobolo.
But
solid midfielder.
I'm sorry, no Bopa.
First time I see.
I never watch 1 year trip.
Because I want to see it me by 4 months ago.
This is
This is child.
Fifi na tia na china hade.
Me who not.
Oh, me on video crying and say
Who feel no free chira who this is ni. Small boy I see I see. Okay. You to aso. No one reason no do na be man sisi ata.
David.
Sisi ni kutodwe ni ade empesa ane man so.
Cry.
So no one way. Good morning. Is away goal still working in the African competitions or not? If yes, then Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ephraim. Anyway, best of luck to the tactical coach Masoud Didi Dramani and his Phobian boys in our game against 11 Wonders today. Win is all that we want. Phobia. Happy birthday to Nanama, a worker at Benam Oil Filling Station, Achuma Mim branch. Zekov Mohammed. And anyway, and so Brian Zekov. Benab boy bibi ohana
oye adwuma Benab
okay
and o san team no mo nanam ye
okay
and Benab onana nkasa no they have relations your family relations
okay
yeah.
All right ma yanko the next one Ben Sola and anyway Abreye Ben Sola Sergio, can your panel help me with a clear understanding of why the KGL Under-17 tournament was being held at the time the Wafu Zone B Under-17 was also going on. Couldn't the KGL Under-17 happen earlier so that the coaches could select the best players to represent the country in Cote d'Ivoire? Ben Sola, the Osode Abreye and the Anope Enono. Ken Boachansa, they now they about it. As part of Nations FC's community engagement, we paid courtesy calls on the DC of okay, Yati, Yabe the pictures near Dinano, and so bre mo. Why? All right, but many me and Sabinka home na yana who can crave him and before any first batch of questions here or the abbey and so enche ebesan aba na ebe yi ya no pa ede amamo. Good morning, Joe and Kessben family. I think San Diego Casola plays both feet better than Dembele. Hamza, the boss, and Apeja way, and so they are brave.
Disagree.
It's a wrong.
Santi Cazorla, yes, so he was good with both feet. I mean, feels the Dembele, then the control on the two, no.
It's a wrong. Cazorla didn't need too much. Or that's Subo.
I know Santi Cazorla is still playing.
He need too much. Dembele dey dey say unhu de ode be bono.
Dembele dey no.
Unhu
de ba unhu
de ode be bono.
Dey unhu say Dembele the both feet ni na joge obo.
Ah, the joge. Cazorla dey na ye control and pass. But he conduct the ball very well.
Santi Cazorla.
Why was the match ball saved in a black bag after Dumfries' first goal against Udine in the Italian Serie A? Regards to Sugar, Catholic Hospital, Asankregwa, Sikapa Methodist Hospital, Brasso, and so Abre. Please, I'm hearing Chelsea are thinking of sacking the coach. Please, is it true and why? All right. Major Wisu, na Mako Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic. Australia Kofan Krato Kakra Aba. Eba class.
Usafe Mwakwaba, Eba Niwat Scientific Hospital. Ye a team of medical scientists. I have created a boom near the infidel Maswa, a year a juma, or Yasue Hasi, Yasue Hadi, Nessa Obaya Sabi, near time a good amount, said the Coconon. The moon, Yellow to a fiducial. The Mephidio Mushimu, the Mium at the Potier, the Yadene Breo, Nessa Mium in Ya, Yarene do in the piano so. The Vegetarian to Yariasi, what the editing said. See the baby as a water Yariasia, which me to a centum.
Open what scientific hospital, Dr. Phobius Yajumani say. Enubuna eni no tan a obo ade edi dumye no yenye mu nhwemo na fe enwenu akasa wo my friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban ede dialysis a kidney no say akodu se den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra ede mawo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar ekosrupi no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwe misisi na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kora so ho ba beda obo so otiminya hode ne pagya no wo ba ehyemu a ehyemu ana adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kora ebi na e no bi oda so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosie mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebuo ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bi na hunsuo e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na obu okura beba bebe ne hunsuo mu no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie timi bo amane obi so hweme na ne die stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni die kyerɛ frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opɛwase obetimi akade a kyerɛ wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre o da o junso antentem e papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e ko animo no o prostate na e kese prostate enlargement e ba sa o da o junso antentem o junso bebransa na ade akye e mane nka achi eme nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adagye amo ya de a nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie ede twe enubena ena afa hode ni efra haban mu ede saw ya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansuru Bank no ene bi eni mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyako Pwanda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
Medase anopayin so ye de anchia every Kojak farmer e ma woni watiefo ne wahwefo nyina sedo ene ye nkomo no ye tie ahwehwemu a kire se ye woni ma bi wo honom a enipa se wo ma ne ye usuban na se wo de kan wabrabo ho a wo hawo entimi emma e wo se no ho me pa chawo enipa se de da bia me ka se esese wutimi de wo sintetetu ni nyina ekọ adakamrem emma kokure ntu ntofom efresa wo se ba kope etua na wani monyam no eso ate kakra eniema esese nipa wo ye na wo se no ubetima ba ho ban all the time anasa abrebia no ene se one ube yusu de ebroni kan se interdental toothbrush me pacha wo enye brush bia na ebeboa wo se no eno nti na efitin kwadabrem wa yusu brush ahodo ni nyina bi nanso no wo sene problem no de etia ne tie use de yagye atomu na yefa ne se interdental toothbrush eno ebetimi aboa mebedi ho nkomo akyerew de to so bie mo nso ɛho behia sɛ aduane a ɛsikyire dɔɔso no wobesusu na wadie ɛno nso ɛbɛboa na saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa akyi no na yɛ kanfo no ho tɔkyema kakra nanso yɛgu so ayɛ die na yɛbɛkɔ so ane abo ɛho ban ɛno nti bɔmɔde sɛ wobɛyusu Kojak charcoal toothpaste na ɛtimi aboa broni frɛ bi sɛ teeth whitening wose no ɛbɛyɛ fitaa nkekawa bi a wa wose ase no ɛbɛyi ɛfre hɔ ɛno nti baabi a wonam bia no sɛ provision store na ɛbɛn wo a no ama nsa aka Kojak charcoal toothpaste no na ɛtimi aboa anase supermarket ana shopping malls traffic mu omo a ɛtonton saa nneɛma ne nyina no wodi agyina no wo se wo pɛ Kojak charcoal toothpaste na ɛtimi aboa na eyi wo si ase nkonkone ne wonum nkeka wane firi hɔ no na ɛma wonum ayehwam mepacho ade bako a aniwu ɛne sɛ wone wonyonko edi nkomo na wodim pa sɛ enkabɔne ɛwɔ wonum na wontumi enka ya na empanesi sekuro ɛda ohwene mu a wankasa no wonte ɛne sɛ obi a nanum bɔn bia no sɛ bi ɔno wonte saa pampa no ɛno nti wonim sɛ saa nim guaseɛ ɛhaw no ɛwɔ ne nkyɛn na wonua nso oka kyerɛ no a obetima yɛ offended nti yɛnka nanso no ugu ho animu ase ɛwɔ ɛdɔm animu a bɔmɔde sɛ obɛyusu Kojak charcoal toothpaste na ɛtimi aboa wo mepacho mo a mo pedodo etuo no momfrɛ number 0531 069 945 0531 069 945 and 0531 07 0020 afei nso wo a wotie anasa wo hwɛ ye na no pɛyi na wo nso de no aya na wo sɛ wo siase efiri moja wo tachirama so efiri moja wo siachi nam no mepacho aye kuro ɛkyerɛ sɛ ekuro aba wo siase ɛkyerɛ sɛ emoa aba wo siase but modi sɛ wo be use Kojak P toothpaste Kojak P toothpaste anase Kojak P mouthwash said obesi ayusu no enie mepacho Kojak P mouthwash no wo behwie e de agu onum kakra bi na waka wano atum be 3 minutes na ewurawura wo siase eba ne sa no a emo ahodo a ewo wo siase anu nti wo siase aye ekuro no mepacho sa mo ano ebewu samoa ni wu a emoja no a wo hu no wo siase nketenkete no wo hu biewu na afi no wo de toothbrush no eye Kojak P tooth eye paste no wo beti ato brush so na wo de atwi wo se kitwa bi na betie nanso epu ahuo bebre efiri se empanifo hyada ye ne se emoa ye na yese no na ho den yensa enrike ni biewu eno nti wo de no eye Kojak P toothpaste Kojak P mouthwash wo se no a efiri moja no me pachaw eto betwa eye kuro na aba wo se ase yenkum sa kuro ni mfiri ho na ebasa wonum bebon yenim se ekuro eda wo nipadua no ani a skin no kura no a yenim se ne ekuro setie eno nti se kuro kwhye wo se ase udodom anasa wo se ne baabi emframa mfa ho eba na sa no a enkabone ebeja wo wonum eno na brone kan se halitosis enum kankan aniwu eba na sa asum se montimi nka bi de eya ne se yesere e wo badwam na wo senti wontumi ensere bie wo se na sai ana me pachaw atia nanso mu ye bomode sa wonsa beka Kojak P toothpaste anase Kojak P mouthwash na eno so etimi aboa wo ye obi a wo se ne ta afemfem wo ye pani wo ya kwada wo se ta afemfem wo a me pachaw tiemi ye wo Kojak F mouthwash e wo ho Kojak F mouthwash ene Kojak F toothpaste ewo ho me pacha wo se na FMFM wo no e kire sa wo sene mu ahoden de ebrone kan se calcium no me pacha wo eso ate anase wo se no elusi na hoden eno nti be use Kojak F mouthwash anase Kojak F toothpaste na no so atimi aboa wo tiketwa bi a me pacha wo na wo de ato brush ne so fatwi wo se anopa ene enwumre we no eye wo mo a wɔn ehwɛsen dentist no wɔn afutuo a wɔn ede ma Ghana fo ne nipa nyina sɛ ebetimi ankatwe wo sini mpre no na entimi emoa ɛno nti emfa apɔsin bia kɛkɛ ehwehwɛmu kyerɛ sɛ enye toothbrush bia na sɛ toothpaste bia na timi boa yɛn timi yie pa enye toothpaste bia na ɛboa yɛn sɛ toothpaste no fluoride enimu a mepacho wo yɛ kwa ɛno nti no wo pe toothpaste a de yɛde twitwi yɛsen a na wapɛdeɛ a containing fluoride na etimi aboa na bo se ho ban na eja enkapapa nso wonum bia wo toothpaste na wo use no fluoride enimunti ana wo kasa wo fi se watwetwe wo se nanso na yete nka se enkabone wonum use Kojak F mouthwash any Kojak F toothpaste na intimi emwa mekyerɛ sɛ wo a wote ka mu a wo si fam no number no ebia pɛ sɛ wo to bi ɛtɔn wo a Kojak Farmer ebia na prono to hɔ frɛ no 0531 069 945 and 0531 07 00 me pa cha afen so mu a mo provision stores no me pa cha say eno ene ade a obi a epe bia 20 ya moma no enoso e wo ho na me pa cha ye wo Kojak Pro Code we no de mu a moanya kata no montemi ye ye wo kata e wo ho ana ye wo obi nso a me pa cha ni tipaye ankasa wo de no eye Kojak Pro Code empenefo ye hwehwemu agya atum se ansa na nipa benya kata no na kyerɛ sɛ ne respiratory system no ensunsanso aba ho anase efin abem eno nti adu abeno mu a ebetimi clean respiratory system no eye Kojak Pro Code me pato mu a eye pocket tissue ehye mu botom anopa awia ani anwumre no ade ba ko a ehadwen ne sɛ ebeba oka nanso na yade no ewo ho eno nti no yenum Kojak Pro Code na intimi emwa na afi kata no a ama ohini mu ablock a wontime home no eto entwa wuti pa ya den no me pato ko pharmacy bi eben wo se wo pe Kojak Pro Code me pato ya fa Kojak no esoso Kojak Pro Code na intimi emwa na emofra no nso ye de modie enam abofra bi wo hono mu a ne se no efifiri ba no wotimi se ne se no kala no asesa aye brownish ene yellowish bi me pato emwa kwada no bomodesa kwada no onyini ba no wo bebo ne se ne ho ban efiri se sanim guasie ba wo batan no ebeka ho ye beka se wa hwa kwada no ye nanso ebia nanka wo try your best enu nti mofra no mompe Kojak Kit toothpaste ema wonom Kojak Kit toothpaste me pato eno no ne brush ne hye ho dada enu nti eye 2 in 1 won to toothpaste no na won san koto brush da bi emofra de no hye ho nti wo kwa wo so pe emofra toothpaste Kojak de no ye beyi amaw ana mo so amonom jot mo anom monom anase tawisi ani ade ensa no ye wonsa bi wo honom a wonum no dodo na sa wonum toa so a me pacha wo etimi esesa wo sene kala wo mo a enum no wo munim de meken mentimi nto fo seja nom because e bia na me kan na wo anyai nanso de mo a wugusu a wonum no me pacha bo mode sa wo sene de wo betimi aboho ban firi se wo se ba kutu a e fere papa obi wo hodoma watena se ama kaka atutu ne se nyina ana wo ye sanka mesinye nto a nanka menim se ejere efata me pacha me na se men kan kire wo se ye ta hini na samson so a ana okun ewa henkwa akonya ho na bomoden se obeyusu eye Kojak toothbrush na etimi aboa ye fra no interdental toothbrush na etimi aboa ebeyi wosi ase kama enkomode ye tietia pebito ewo provision stores pebito ewo trafficking pebito ewo shopping malls any supermarket bia ebenwo eno nti Kojak de eye ba kope na mafutuo ne se bo wo se ho ban na wonu munye hwam eba ne sa no a ye di nkomo a unsu betimi adibi eno nti fra 0531 069 945 and 0531 070020 empanise adru a beje wo no eya atrema se nyame wo sira no pay eni akwanya.
Okay, yensan Emma Munyina akwa babium Emra Midfield Action Friday edition. Mamiko Awal Mohammed, what questions no awal? Minim the opposite will answer.
Yeah. Seju obi bisa ese Africa ha away go ru eda so yejuma Seju eda so yejuma. Enye te se ne Europe for no omo de omo away go ru no ato akone. Ye de eda so yejuma. And that's the reason why Mamelodi Sundowns a draw at home. Goalless. Eko Ali, Ekonya away go 1-1. Emo Mokwan, Emo Mutime, drew finals of the CAF Champions League season year. So up till now, Seju Africa no away go Runo Edasuye Juma. Seju Bibisa said should Go Stars eliminate JS Kabylie, even though it's difficult, but it's possible. That is football. Teams being on possibly on Betimi Ashano is either going to be East End Lions of Sierra Leone or US Monastir of Tunisia. Almost so mob first leg in US Monastir of Tunisia winning by 4 goals to 0. So after na omokobo the second leg of the CAF Champions League. So Gold Stars winner no or GS Kabila no winner no be share either Eastern Lions or US Monastir. Sergio, with regards to Abet Amwa, yes, Sergio, idea or here a consistency. Washasi scoring for Kotoko against Brekum Chelsea, Brekum having a brace at last week game na so Accra Sports Stadium when Kwara United eba Ghana ha Kotoko share 4-3. Ningina ne se league no Kotoko eba beto so no ontimi ntoa ne modem mono so ebia Africa ekosi weekend yi wotimi asahye ama Kotoko qualify league asaba Sergio ebia is possible say obetimi any opportunity getting the Black Stars call ups are ebebe anymore and possibly getting the opportunity to play in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So last World Cup we saw Daniel Efriye Banier having the late call up on Usobe Kanu at a point in time. Dan lad Munina Eko Kanu. So but what is Sergio Sewasha is being goalkeepers and na omota was sports, especially our local based goalkeepers. And enya sport ye call World Cup because se wa World Cup tournament ya ko nyina Sergio goalkeepers enya sport room. We had Jojo when he was with Ash Gold in 2006 in Germany. We had Daniel Ejay ewa Liberty, Stephen Aholu ewa Heart of Lions. They were all local based players when we went to South Africa in 2010 during that year. 2014 Stephen Adams was a local based player and he was with Adriana Stars, Onyanidin, and of course we had Daniel Efriye Banier, and of course another person in the shape of Danlad Ibrahim, and also a local goalkeeper. Benjamin Asare with the commanding performance or Danedino seems to be in the driving seat. Then you qualify for World Cup or be part of the team. Into outful players, why na betimi consideration? And no me say amount for a boy better more din say more than more Danedi, but say you idea o here say ontimi maintaining consistency. By the time see Yebeko 2026 World Cup, now it me bobe 30 goals within the Ghana Premier League. Kotoko it me do group stage, getting to ABA quarterfinals or semi-final. Say you, I believe say betimi ameki a case for the call up into the 2026 World Cup. Say qualify. Say you, Obinsu Bisa say, is it true say Black Stars any Real Madrid above friendly game dana? Yeah, no correct. On 19th August 1962, yeah, Sergio, Black Stars played a friendly game against Real Madrid at the Accra Sports Stadium. It ended in a 3-3 scoreline. And interestingly, 4 players in the share goals, 2 for Black Stars, 2 for Real Madrid. So you have each of the teams having player or share brace. For Ghana, Edward Aqua and of course Agrifin were the men almost share the goals. Edward Aqua had brace on that day and Agrifin also scored 1. And of course, Oko Real Madrid afar, Ferenc Puskas also scored twice. That is brace now, and of course, Paco Hentun so Eddie Bako Kaun Emmanuel Koye 3-3. So this was how it happened when both sides had that international friendly now. A course, So Joe Binsu besides said these clubs TP Mazembe, Horoya AC, AS Vita, Omunina Edaswoho. AS Vita and TP Mazembe are not participating in Africa because of normalization issues. A course with DR Congo. Yeba we omu league no naka 6 matches. And na normalization committee na what DR Congo decided say omo be end the league no because omo prepare for CHAN tournament. Nti Emma even AS Vita and TP Mazembe had issues with the FE. Mene ukase DR Congo omo ni FA normalization committee ene woso. So omo ye ne se clubs are kwa represented DR Congo Africa no those 2 clubs no se jo mon kan ho. And they decided to give the Champions League spot to Eagles FC and of course FC Saint Eloi Lepopo. That was the Champions League and Obac of Confederation now they gave it to AS Maniema Union and of course AS Simba. So these are the 4 clubs are more representing DR Congo Africa this season. The normalization committee decided to end the league with 6 matches to spare. And DR Congo Konoma AS Vita NATP Mazembe Omobo Anjo Adia and decision course but they have nothing because Sana if you know decided say we mo and the teams are omo represent you for Royal. They are still there, and even CAF Champions League ekoso omuni a Libyan club in Asia. So Horoya is still around. Horoya have taken over from Hafia. So you been so beside say Macheke Olympics and then of course Enugu Rangers. Yeah, Sergio, it was true. Enugu Rangers eliminated Accra Great Olympics 4-1 in all aggregates. Ewo after say Olympics, I winning almost second league title in 1974. No, so Enugu Rangers progressed in that score no in that year. Omotimi ekopim ewo manim. So Joe bin so beside say Black Stars. Yen group no osha build up of points no points build out no. Saying any city. Ohe groups no 6 teams ni nyina baby Ghana wo ye nyina yenim se Ghana ene wo on top of the group ye 19 points ye wo in a commanding lead of the group and nioda ye chipe a certain Madagascar ono so e was 16 points and of course Comoros with 15, Mali, Central African Republic and Chad. So Sergio oha ye wo goals aggregate of plus 11 and you were 4 goals advantage Emma Yeda ahead of Neodaichi or Madagascar no. So 2 games now akai you winning one we have qualified to the 2026 World Cup. The game against Central African Republic and of course the game against Comoros Island you winning one of them what it means say we are through to the 2026 World Cup because you do 22. Even say Madagascar benya maximum points ni now be winning the 2 games now only ye be 22.
Okay.
Or here you goals advantage no. Besides osa beba head to head between yene ono ya say bitino because ya share 1-0 ewo ha and ya sa ko share 3-0 ewo ni home acquire the second leg no. So if we win 1 game and that is the next game against Central African Republic, the last game against Comoros Island, a mere formality in that score. Obinso besides said the second placed spot, no, the second placed teams, no. One thing is second place ni yenyam one way, so untimin decide say why now qualify, but for now ye will more the second spot, no, for now. Oh, the top 4 no Gabon, Madagascar, DR Congo, and Burkina Faso. These are the best second place teams based on the points build up no, for now. Even though you're Cameroon, you're Namibia, you're Uganda, you're Benin, you're Tanzania, but you be what the 2 games now you be bono. You bo we are and the team decide why ni benya the final 4 slot now omude be no. But based on how things are going to pan out, I believe Gabon more points build up than be boamo amomonya that spot no. It's likely DR Congo might also get the opportunity and probably Cameroon depending on how they negotiate the rest of the last 2 games no. In case we have Cameroon and DR Congo, I might think say one of them might probably pick the spot no, to go and enter into the intercontinental playoff now. Ebeba so near timi edia decide omo beko the 2026 FIFA World Cup na ebeko so no. How do our FA feel when our clubs fail in Africa? Asem ya kanwa sema ya kanwo some couple of times. And Mika even last week when both Kotoko and Gold Stars went to the presidency, the president of the land stood in front of everybody and he said, say, first, 70s, 80s, ultimately say Kotoko, ebo TP Englebet, Kotoko, eko North Africa, has, eko ha, they were dominating. Even someone dominating, you see them at the top level, marking very good performance, final, semi-final, by a celebrity group appearance. And then pim say be clear first hurdle. So and also ma amanfo equally to question say yen paying for no yana nyoma bi say omo dwen ho ana because yen club say yen tam moye ho modern. Yes, yen ya recent good performance. Obeka say Adia Dreams FC Ediamaye and of course Mediama. But these are the kind of things I say Ghana for omo pebo na omo ya more than so with regards to this call, because you see club officials qualifying to Africa no more African Ukraine shedding ya. enhye nya obeka say oh olusukura enye he because they don't know how said you betimi ama ye coefficient to your slot no ebesa rise back because 2004 ye this slot no buy no na Ghana we were having 2 for Confederation and 2 for Champions League ebedu maybe kwa your clubs qualify no monko ebedu maybe sin ye kwa ye ntimi mo ye ho modern eno na reduce ama the slot no about 1-1 no. Now, if you are able to come back strongly and get a good performance, ebema ya sanya slot no back, and ebema so bema your reputation akwenim, and your clubs no participating in Africa. Omusi kaseme kosro. And your FIFA Club World Cup near corner and saying, Mamelodi Sundowns around $12 million. You can imagine if Ghanaian club get opportunity to be in the Club World Cup and play, and all the screens seeing a Ghanaian club against Madrid, see a Ghanaian club against PSG, like how we saw Esperance against Chelsea, like how we saw Mamelodi Sundowns against Dortmund, how we saw WAC of Morocco against Manchester City, how we saw Nadia Alali against FC Porto, Inter Miami and the likes, and alongside Palmeiras mungina. So say you know one of the things I say you paying for no omo dwene wo say saying ye bema ye players no and I teams no performance go beyond the strength of Ghana nko e be pie ediba Africa. Picho Mosimani besi you see where are these? Where are those? Kotoko has they were dominating on the continent. Where are they? Omo hin.
All right.
Say you kitwe be on the FIFA ban no. FIFA on Israel will be questioned by no. So you no correct, but I think say some of the countries, you know, ohe invasion na ekoswa. I feel say the players are not at fault. The players, you know, they are not at fault. Say Russia ekwa invade Ukraine. Say you a political decision. Vladimir Putin any ne forces na take decision. Enye Russia mo FA president ne koyeye. Mentias ye nientia Emma we abanti ye bane Russia. That's the reason why other sporting federations now say they allow Russian athletes to be performing tennis and the other sporting federations they allow. So that's the reason why among for so Israel any Gazans and semino almost yembani omo. But say politics and football there have been consequences. There have been decisions. Emma politics. Every Asia kwa interconfederation play the one country. Ni a bunny player na ono onji bonibia. So say you. I don't know the amentias here.
Okay. My uncle a evangelist Inkum Mispa Chapel International Gumwa Afransi on the way Abba our IT. Also Joe, I disagree with our Mohammed on the fact that the Black Stars will qualify if they get 1 win out of the 2 matches. If Madagascar win their last 2 matches and score more than 5 goals without conceding, while the Black Stars score only 1 goal in the last 2 matches and also lose 1 of the matches, then Madagascar will qualify. Do you agree?
Goals, or say how many goals?
Or say if they score.
Yeah. Goals, or say how many goals?
Or say if they score.
Yeah, plus 11. Almost more plus 7. Yeah, plus 11, almost plus 7. And you were 19 points. And almost was 16.
Okay. So if Madagascar win their last 2 matches, points never call friends saying
Omobe free 16 to 22.
Yes.
Yes, we share back when I got 22.
So if Madagascar win their last 2 matches and score more than 5 goals without conceding.
Yeah, near we near how many goals near share? One kind no.
Yeah, how many goals is it?
Yeah, was plus 11.
Plus 11. Madagascar was saying.
Madagascar was plus 7.
Plus 7.
Yes.
Okay. Into 7 plus 5. About 12.
About 12. Yeah.
That's a yensu yeshe.
Yeah, no one
goal.
Yes, you have 12. Yes, you have 12. Yes.
Okay.
So
yes.
Go to about 12. I feel near head to head.
Okay.
You free goes now. Not just a goes now no. Based on your can goes now pay. I feel about head to head. You know
goes now saying. Or Casa Blaster, some lose 1. No winning 1. Our goal difference in the super perform. About 12.
Or no, or like or
Madagascar scoring 5 without conceding.
And I
winning 1, then we lose 1. we lose one. We lose no. You better for your goals.
It be depending on results. No say this it. It be depending on results.
It's automatics.
It be depending on it be depending on results.
No, what is so for us?
Yeah, Martinez.
Yes, automatics. You could lose no score 5 without conceding.
Yeah.
Then you concede because you lose 1. Then you concede 1. You qualify.
Martinez underscore. But Madagascar no class you ko Comoros. You no ko lose.
Any yanko any yanko so be lose na lose no. You was a maker. Oka and stress as you win 1 I qualify. Okay. All right, yentwa so emfa emamo na okay, Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. DSTV 364, Go TV 121. Today in history, yenye kakra ana itai ediko your site Facebook na ene yenkan kakra mfa emamo today in history. Kumasi Asante Kotoko won its last Champions League in 1983. Before they got to the final to beat Ali, they had to negotiate their way past AS Bilima of Zaire, now DR Congo, in the quarterfinals. 42 years ago today, September 26, 1983, AS Bilima of Congo, Congo DR, 3-0. Okay, Kotoko beat AS Bilima 3-0 of Congo DR. Ebomens scored 2 wonderful goals. Kotoko's squad was beefed up with the return of Seth Ampadu, Kofi Badu, and Albert Asase from Ivory Coast. Before the miracle of Elwak in 1977, Hatofok met Ali in the quarterfinals of the CAF Champions League. Hatofok had already lost the first game in Egypt 1-0, scored by Younis through a penalty, and needed to win by 2 or more goals. 48 years ago today, September 26, 1977, Hatofok beat Ali 3-0 in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. 53 years ago today, September 26, 1972, the Black Stars of Ghana beat the Lone Stars of Liberia 1-0 in the Nations Cup qualifier. Kofi Bruce got the only goal of the match. 21 years ago today, 26 September 2004, Sabol Dibatier of Cameroon beat Hatofok 2-0 in Sabol, Cameroon, and in the Confederations Cup, Group B. All right. A day earlier, Kumasi Asante Kotoko had beaten Petro Atletico of Angola 2-1 in Group B of the same competition. Stephen Odro and Sila Al-Hassan got both goals for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, whilst Flavio Amado got the only goal on the 48th minute for the Angolans. Okay, today in history, and the Abeguho de Amamono. All right. Andy Kem, I'm saying you're TV, right? And young Koso na. All right. Your mama didn't Imran answer questions on the mama for. You're live on radio.
Okay. Now, you know, me started from Obi say Arsenal board, no, I think we have to. Obi say Arsenal board, no, or my fair. Eddie Ama Mikel Arteta say season e be we na say when timi anyi league, when timi anyi Champions League na omo pamona, or my fair na general. Say season no credit drew baby. Na Champions League no free. Na league no mo say o match ni mo so omo pamono. Ndi kwa so omo san so ne so e ma ni wie season no because adie bia ohia a beboa no ama wa perform e wo season mu bia say de omo de ama no. The previous years, the defenders of Mikel Arteta na point na simple. Only a striker to offer him more than 20 goals a season. Because Gabriel Jesus ebe bobole we are singing na. Why are there pa 10, 11, 12? Kai Havertz a typical number 9. Including the coach now, I'm 10, 11, 12. But this time, the best striker in the game, according to French football, in jokers. Nti wantimi anye hwe antimi anye sa trophy mi no a nipa kro bo dinya dinwa Mikel Arteta e so mu jane kwan.
Wanyi mu ba kwa na wanyi ni mi ni.
O se wanyi mu ba kwa. E so mu jane kwan. Nti sadio meni nipa kro eye adwen e wo ho enom. Now skillful player no de na me pese me ni pages here ho adwuma ntinka. Na me pe videos into the what say we no ready I koba na pages a bibia ready in terms of the videos I think say don't know mbebo dance we do an obekeka no. Now go picture. Yeah me say why ain't ready. Yeah we dey so we say dey about skillful player dey penalty. We dey say dey about wow. Oh yeah my Zola no be that be skillful player dey Zola wachire. Zola wachire. Awa dey wo di Zola beto hin aw kan sa. Wo di Zola beto hin. Huh? What is Zola beto hen? And
no okay
on count. Me skillful players no. And I pete ho. Wa videos no dey ready. They ready. Ya o ma obo nyina obi anka ho. Nti wo dey ready. I gave you the list. Nti wo dey work on that list. Now you know obi say goal poacher. You can't be a goal poacher. A striker operate inside the area. 18 boss no. The peer who knew born through one wakatum. Born through one always there at the right time. Now on him go ni share. O the two one no about katum 10. Look at Obi say Ellen Holland. She Cristiano Ronaldo. Who share Thomas Muller. Who unya chan share Javier Hernandez Chicharito. Filippo Inzaghi. Omo de born kra o born na e omo mobi. But born to anim ho a those are the players that I called goal poachers. Now target man strikers now. You know omo hu odin. Omo battle within 2 center backs. Omo pick area duels. Omo pick area balls. No magia to fem no ma connect other players omo around them. Omo create for others to score, but the bia ball ni was real fem who so omo odin omo gina mu ade. You talk about Didier Drogba, you talk about Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and there one player waiting about the Depa Olivier Giroud of the French national team, or your proper center forward. So see Uyobia, Sana center forward here.
I think Ghana the last time you saw target man can say Pebia Kwabnayaro. Wait for Kwabnayaro as one of them.
Yes,
even though no so fully deep
yes.
But
Seydou
Bansi. Ball no person ye long ball I want na target no abodi amano no obeji ball no konfo gina no so but at least obetuma pima to ye and obegina so na obeji amobi yeah mostly omo nche goals do to say goal poachers no
obedo usu
obede could be
yes okay inti sana jino ya no so eti boss to boss ye kasa midfielder be a boss to boss you know or your midfielder the first position in front of Onoane boss. The last position here, the opponent boss. Or the boss na that park and so no 18 boss no. Sa space na that 18 boss no me no ani mo park no so na ho no ye adwuma. Into okwaka box we no aba box we and no ni adwuma or ye park and so. Mostly tie number 8 players pa. 64 ni bitimi ye. But mostly tie number 8 player the central midfielders and then who to oboye sa adwuma. Ferdi Valverde, Jude Bellingham, Pedri boss similar role. And we na 19 about Edema team by friend Paris Saint-Germain. In recent time, it is the recent role of Bruno Fernandes of team your friend Manchester United. It's Ancrofono and you're from boss to boss.
It's I kind of say they influence the game in both boxes. Omo influence the game no in both boxes. A band box more or be defend the aboa. And an opponent in the box no besa ko honum aboama ya create chance.
Michael Essien is a good example.
Yeah, Essien is
a good example.
When he's playing as a number 8, yes, sure.
Now you know, okay, OBC JC numbers. Sergio, JC numbers, idea started way back in 1911. Now started from Australia. And I said, Joe, omudi JC numbers chassis. Now JC numbers, the entire omu JC numbers near, so they be a bad distinguished players. Referees ebetimi identify players because JC na share no. Yeah, 11 year wa han ye nyina de epe. 11 wa no mo so die nyina ye pɛ but a bedding a referee who say weini a bedding a referee person one obi a wo hu tie no enema omo decide some BJC numbers and then for commentators as well commentators here commenting on bedding no matimi identify players nti sejo 1911 in Australia ena omo timi started stadium in 1914 ena akọ North Wales a omo ye ne mandatory say team bi eho bi also the JC number gu and JC achi enti emu ho a ena Corinthians from Brazil any England Wanderers amateur football ena sejo almost the JC numbers obi adi gu na chi na omo ball match e was Stamford Bridge before a team from Scotland call back to Argentina ena jeno afi JC numbers na omo cha say omo yusu na e baya beduru say e wo so obi anso yusu ena association football no obi aso mo obi yusu na say JC numbers no players be choose omo dey based on numbers omo believe so omo ye lucky based on certain tribute omo to their family and omo connection with engrophobia omo believe so omo use JC numbers na bebo abo in some class mandatory say number 1 to 11 so betimi abem it is what Brazil say Brazil almost set to omo team number 1 to number 11 obi a starter just about ku plan one who say obi oye 12 13 14 omo acheche center backs ba ko she 3 ba ko she 4 unhu so omo sesane da na the obo 5 no the obo 6 na she 5 JC the obo 8 na she 8 sa na omo ye na ade ba bisi ne na enu omo na osan ko other clubs and so on say you omo iconic JC numbers and sa JC numbers ye JC numbers omo players omo dia bebo bra wo team nim no energy no omo de show money monam ebi mo retire no ebi mo de ma players mo de share mo de performing into uko AC Milan unhu se obi share 3 JC ho uko Inter Milan unhu se obi share 4 JC ho AC Milan because of Paolo Maldini oba Inter Milan it is because of Javier Zanetti uko Stadio Diego Armando Maradona unhu se obi share 10 it is because of Diego Armando Maradona in the clubs all over will be now uko Manchester United omo the number 7 JC ni ma player ni mu odu omo player onimbo player obetimi influence player or what the charisma to lead on the field of play no be changing everything and omo dem Chelsea will talk about their number 8 Arsenal will talk about their number 14 Real Madrid the number 7 JC Barcelona the number 10 JC inti saa na tete and omo pick the Brazil model of football Ghana Nigeria sejo omo nyina number 10 Ghana you the 10 JC show bia hu se nipa no born na ye born no koduna na obi akoma to dem go to Brazil go to South America typically hu so obi share 10 JC until you can go through the history and check the players almost 10 JC for Ghana players almost 10 JC for Nigeria players almost 10 JC for Argentina players almost 10 JC for Brazil players almost 10 JC for the French national team and I say jo ni nyina etie na ofre ho ano aba behwe players na JC numbers ebi mu choose because of their date of birth inti na ye ka about Ronaldinho sejo o choose JC number in AC Milan because of his date of birth and or the choose here the same thing applies to Robinho now for bit say Bruno Guimaraes sejo ni JC number 39 no na hu on your screen no ni JC number 39 obusa no say die nti na JC number from Atletico Paranaense e de babesi Olympic Lyonnais and now Newcastle United. The reason is simple. Na ne papa a taxi driver Rio de Janeiro. Na ne papa taxi driver and nan just taxi no a number 39. Sas taxi na ne papa no. And na sejo or the share the families and from Atletico Paranaense to France or baby PMO England or captain for Newcastle United. And in the number 39 days no or share because of a ne papa taxi na uchino and untina ose. Now for be say look at Modric. Modric ba be bobo bi abon so yi the same pad no. Na se jo wa fear no. Why? Because Modric same pad no. Na busuafo anasa ne family, ne nuclear family ni go ho. Nti ne do a odo mo no. Enu nti na da bia ofe ho ansa na odi abo. Nti se jo JC numbers na de saa na obi bu sa situation nso esi ete e wo ho no. Now obi bu sa the highest paid players in England and then Spain. So ba Spain na Sergio Robert Lewandowski Kylian Mbappe na Jessica Kessben pa a 600,000 euros a week 7 days bia enu sika kesia Kylian Edge, and you talk about Lewandowski with 420 na ono aba, and then David Alaba, Vinny Jr., Jean Oblak, Frankie Dion, Jude Bellingham, Nico Williams, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal. Omun had the highest paid in terms of the top 10. Over England, Ellen Holland, or just 525,000 pounds a week. Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Casemiro, Raheem Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes. You talk about Omar Mamouche, Kai Havertz, and then Alexander Isak. Isak now already tono or 280,000 pounds a week. Into Sana Seju, Nedianon so ete ewo enomo. Now Obi Busa said Benzema, Torres, Suarez, Eto. Menshisha Omo, Eto as my number 1, Suarez as my number 2, Benzema as number 3, Fernando Torres as my number 4. Barcelona and Real Madrid in the 90s to 2000. Let's just say between the range of 10 years, no. Why not a trophy do pa? Now so far Madrid said you within that space, almost La Liga titles 2. Enti Madrid, here omo Copa del Rey 1. Omo ntimi anye Champions League apart from omo Champions League in 1997 and almost abeje the next one in 2000. Fernando Morientes mo di almost share 3-0 no against Air Valencia. So into 2 La Liga titles, 1 Copa del Rey, 2 UEFA Champions League. And alpha FC Barcelona and so ajinwa omoje Champions League baako ena omulusu baako of final and so Athens Olympics in Greece 4-0 na AC Milan de show no 6 La Liga titles 2 Copa del Rey and so omutimiji e Barcelona Champions League ni de muodu into obiti Champions League mienu kra within that range e man mu yedu and so etimi eche and so e wo hodom. Now obi say the Arsenal Invincibles, the Pep Guardiola team, and then Real Madrid treble team no dear hin and no worshiper. I said you say cat team play, excitement, entertainment, enjoy footballer. It is the Pep team. But so okay Madrid team now said you in recent times Champions League say beje. Now we say defending ding. It for Zinedine Zidane to win the Champions League 3 times. Said you obviously or better Bibia. In terms of the play, hear the number of times Najavi Mutim need Timmy Barcelona, Timmy Madrid pa. But said you for Champions League 3 times said yeah. Because Barca echo off after winning the one against Sampdoria in 92 at Wembley. Barca baya said you just say 2006 no Mutimi Abedi of France. It take almost 14 years. And after 2015, 10 years now, Barca and Team Nyebi to win the Champions League on 3 occasions consecutively, no. And my the team, no, standing tall, and the Invincibles, no, Premier League, and almost show almost class, almost the Barbarian, no, and almost bet Pim or Champions League final against Barcelona, Barca show. In Timeko for the Madrid team because of the 3 Champions League now. Sergio Omutimi Ejian. Now the combined 11. Obviously, Meko for Kellon of us in post. Now Meko for Daniel Alves on the right. Meko for Eye Marcelo on the left. Ramos, Carlos Puyol as my center backs. Javi, Modric, Iniesta. And then Mako see Ronaldo, Samuel Eto'o, Lionel Messi as my combined 11. You know. Chelsea thinking of sacking Maresca. So do one of the newspapers Spain, and then I'm report to you say Chelsea players be happy with Enzo Maresca, specifically Kopama. It is Kopama suggested to board no so when you open in the corner uncle. Ni na say Kopama say Park no so be a coach in the tono. And ma unya the best in freedom, other players and so complaining. Into a no Kopama and credit teams at right side number 7 now coach in the tono or pretend because no Timmy Bobo no money any but then Maresca team the to left, and so team the to right. On 4 players, and more positions or more per moment to me express or more. And only the big player within the setup or out Ababeka. Obia the Eshen one untimi anchor. It's you know they are suggested to the team, they say, coach them more Emma, omuntimi express so mu ye. Inti bed dia omunya coach in equine, and on cry free a whole but more than I young players or matter the coach and he's doing well. Until they will stick to him and they hope say Enzo Maresca ebe make amends going forward. ama bibia nso atimi akosi eno ene nsema efri eye Enzo Maresca so ye agino ede eba mede me foreigners ni so obekwa ba na ma be local na
okay di menko Dr. Franco Naro kakra bi na ono nso enye foreign no na fe monka local stories no emmom na ohene ba yebo a message na mi ye free hon tentem ansa na yakọ eye foreign no Dr. Franco Naro. Joe, I love this THB people. We are Hinba Yeboa. They will take the world by storm for some few years to come. Their designs are lovely, beautiful, fantastic, and very proud to wear. I foresee them becoming a giant in the world of sports kits. I thank God Kumasi Asante Kotoko is giving them the needed mileage. I saw you wear one of their 9 shirts in your whole seat recently. Ohineba Yeboa na atam we dey about designs of for before a year. A bura drain in just so. Na Kumasi shop dog. Kumasi shop no as a yes.
Accra the them say Jameya Duma somewhere this a young bibiano.
Okay.
A massive.
Okay.
Kumasi the names challenges kakra in terms of acquiring shop type no more peno. Things are more pekesi. Be a B23.
Okay.
Makarabum.
I see.
Be a names are one that they want to move on.
Okay. All right. And the designs no and so I don't know. A dosu designs and dosu F. No fe bia F area. Ura shop woba kwa. Unkwa beji ni mabe do different designs. Beautiful ones. THB and so I don't know. All right, Mako na Makofa Dr. Amuzu message kakra ede amamuyeba na fe Dr. Franco Daro ede the foreign source no answers no abre. Dr. Amuzu
Mema etiefo nyina akwa ababa Amuzu Herbal Clinic na yede dobia ba efe no Amuzu Garlic Bitters eyeduru a emamoje die fusane ewo nipadua nu mu eyeduru ebua ma obia ne pressure ewo soro eba fom pa obi su a otie mi a wadro srade abro so obehia Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent numbness so obi se mensa anasa minan 83 nedro eye Amuzu Garlic Bitters. Amuzu Garlic Bitters controls urine flow. Die odun so bebre anaso so basa no onye Amuzu Garlic no mu a emeso tikura. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent sciatic pains. Obi say doctor me to ase twetweme unye Amuzu Garlic no mu atu edi. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is good for stroke patient. Obi anya stroke, obu a stroke na born in kaye. Unya Amuzu Garlic no atu edi. Sa medre na sofu bi wanya stroke for years. What thought wa minu panom. I na wetimi asore ananti waka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters boost the immune system and fight infections. Say utie me na say uyo chembewu yare biya ba bekrawa. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mu en ne mo ho ye dene. Na kutie nyarewa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent body weakness. Obu ha ahomre woni so. Amuzu Garlic Bitters dilate the arteries ebiabia intinimu mamoja ediefusani yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters support the pancreas. Amuzu Garlic no pancreas no ya de ne modidi a ekotwetwe sugar na glucose na mu no me so te mass sugar eba normal. Amuzu Garlic Bitters improves vision. Obu ohwa ne pressure was with man de hunu wo form. Onya Amuzu Garlic no mo bua ma friends woni na eye wisi no we hu ade yie pa. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent palpitation. Nipa bia home ban sese home no wosuru bebre sa kope Amuzu Garlic nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters prevent insomnia. Obu ha obre panse wada ye frade bi zinc ene sulfur ye rich Amuzu Garlic mu ye kogu mu a na my body ne home na home bo se nche na wada enti de na ho ede ma no kope Amuzu Garlic Bitters nenom. Amuzu Garlic Bitters enrich in allicin and selenium, which helps improve blood circulation on the male sex organ. Inti bema osi oda humachi antini bema nkano. Kopa Amuzu Garlic no mwe. Nemo jeni die fusane enko bema no hunadechia watini nka. Amuzu Garlic Bitters is rich in hygiene. Ena musa hygiene ninti ɛbɔ mmaa awodi akwa no ho ban mmaa sɛbuo mmaa kɔsuatoɔ nyinaa no ɛmɔ nyinaa kɔ so kama nti ɔba obu ne sɛ a ɛmba yie wobɛhia amuzu garlic bitters ɔba a ɔmpɛ sɛ nawoɔ ɛte kɔ so hia amuzu garlic bitters wokɔ drugstore pharmacy anaasɛ herbal shop biara wobɛnya bi atɔ wopɛ duro nsɛmisɛ bi nso a na wafra me nama ɛyɛ 0247 776743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu Herbal Clinic Mauji Hiochalo.
MTN everywhere you go baby abeko bia no betima yisu MTN oho na MTN eden hyehyɛ foforo de aba bomo se sabre my momo app no un download my momo app ni bi fato phone so un download my momo app ni to phone so a every day daily send 100 Ghana cedis na we send 100 Ghana cedis daily a obetimi ewini 10 and as 100 to 200 Ghana cedis weekly a jackpot and now say 2,000 Ghana cedis ubetimi a winnie sanso and a monthly ubetimi a winnie 5,000 now for massive draw and as a grand draw no a baswa ubetimi winnie 100,000 50,000 or 30,000 Ghana cedis and until daily yabe masika weekly yabe masika now for monthly ya masika ni no ya MTN Momo app no and untintentem ko Play Store we use 100 phone ko Play Store na wa download e MTN Momo app no and nasa we use iPhone na wa ko App Store na wa download e MTN Momo app no wo download bia each day bia no send sika 100 Ghana cedis wo send sika wo 3 year obetimi enya wo sika ne back daily wo 3 year obetimi enya sika no amoho eye na watwe bia emoho eye monthly bia we ebo MTN so MTN say everywhere you go sa inkrato we enele inksa ehase sanso na Caritas lottery platform no okọ hon so a obehu MTN Momo eye inkrato a ye de abenti disika nyesika ewo MTN Momo app ne so high sense enyema eye papa wesi apartment ewie wesi hotel ewie wesi guest house ewie wesi ofie ewie hostel no wesi ewie uhia electronic appliances e de akwa baby a wokwa obenya quality ni asanso amount warranty ewo ho eye high sense omo showroom e na kwa ye beton nyama e de amount ni asanso amount warranty ewo ho ebi etise laser television ope gas cookers uhia washing machine uhia smartphone sound systems, water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettles, irons, air fryers, and many more. Any electronic appliances beer about beer, bomade furniture high sense, your showroom, your baku Kumasi City Mall, your baku Dum Babu Bazaar Dynamo, Aya Bain Electricity Company of Ghana, your sanso bako, our tanoso, your bako, and so a war a yetafo. High sense ye nyema no eye papa enunti ena otobia ye bema warranty and so ebo hum the luckiest shenen so se luckiest ebema obotom ayo chobo obotom be chobo a dial star 712 hash star 712 hash enu ni short code awu dial a obotom no ebe chobo e de amount so botom no be chobo dia na wato ticket wo dial star 712 hash na number 1 uchusu number 1 a na chese auto ticket no e de amount ho uchusu number 2 a uto ticket no e de mobi na uchusu number 1 na to ticket na ma ho a na wasa so chusu 1 biom e bebu sasa number of tickets say e na pesa woto na wa bash ho na fe ticket no wato awie daily ye chenyema laptops iPhones nyama bebre ene ye che na fe monthly no anase a year 20th of December no eno de grand draw ne beba so na fe ye sika dosopo eno ti the luckiest enum ene dwumedia e wose otimi de hunrem na otimi enya so emfaso Hebaso Company Limited e de Hebaso cream no e de abedwa so wonya Hebaso cream ne bia e ba boawo eno ni cream abema ene UC na cream ye o de otimu o ene o de sashe mu o into utwa na wahyɛ ne nso herbasol cream in a sachet herbasol cream in a tube ɛbɛbɔ adwuma ɛde ama wo bɛrima ne ɔbɛhyɛm a nyɛma nkɔyie bɛrima ne ɔbɛhyɛm anigye mma bɛrima ne ɔbɛhyɛm wɔba no kɔ a wɔmma biom bɔmmɔde kɔpɛ herbasol cream no bi apply ketewa bi wɔ penis ne ho after 30 minutes kɔ na kɔ wɔhye wowɔhye a na kyerɛ sɛ berɛduru sɛ mo ne ɔbaa no ɛba bɛhyia mu any drug store any chemical shop bia bɛkɔ bia no wobɛnya bi atɔ wokɔ no wanya bia na wafrɛ yɛn ɛwɔ number wei so 0244 750 510 yɛtete so yɛtete so Bayport savings and loans atete so Bayport savings and loans atete so loan no kɔ na kɔgye bi anaasɛ wobɛbɔ mmɔden ɛde w'ani akyɛ Bayport na hyehyɛ obia no watumi ani abɛyɛ nneɛma loan ni bi na wode ayɛ adwuma bi a wopɛ sɛ wode yɛ Bayport se branches no edum edu amekom ɔboase bɛkwai sunyane brekum baabiani ɛna gɔɔso hyɛ ne so nkɔla ne kɔ school fees school bag school feeding fee anaasɛ deɛn school books wobɛsɛ hostel fee ɛwɔ sɛ otua woni sika yɛatete so kɔ Bayport na kɔpɛ loan na fa yɛ adwuma na sɛ fa mmoa ɔba no education ho hia wo business no ɛnkɔ yie Bayport yɛatete so kɔ Bayport na kɔpɛ ɛyɛ education sika no bi na fa boa ɔba no education no 0240 177676 0240 177676 offer number way so am yɛbɛgye so na yɛniwe edi nkɔmmɔ momo app no hyɛ ne nso sɛ saa berɛ rapaholic dwumadie no ɛba bɛkɔ so MTN momo app no wɔn ka ho bi ɛna sa akɔdeɛ kyena ɛwɔ Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium dwumadie no ɛba so MTN ma opportunity sɛ de bia wodeɛ wonsɛ wo sika like womfa sika ntɔ momo nti yɛbɛkyɛw bi ɛno nti deɛ ɔbɛyɛ ne sɛ download the momo app no o download the momo app ni wi a now the two phones wi a na mo refer your boys what refer your girls what refer your squad 5 referrals bia no obenya 2 tickets na dia kɔ ɛyɛ rapaholic sa kɔdeɛ dwumedie na sem 20 referrals bia obenya bia no obenya VIP lifestyle 2 tickets straight now the akobi ɛkyena enye easy ɛwɔ Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium artista wodo a wɔn ba no ɛnu nti ɛna ɔso timi enjoy bi momo no na ɔso timi kɔ na kɔhwɛ ɛyɛ dwumadie ne bi Kingdom Garlic Bitters Kingdom Garlic ɛyɛ capsules Kingdom Herbal Center ɛna de abɛdwa so immune system no wɔ form stress how obi a wɔnya arthritis wɔne pedua na ititiriti hypertension how stroke how wakoma no emboye konom Kingdom Garlic Bitters anasa Kingdom Garlic Capsules na emboa Kingdom Ginseng Power ewo dwa so ebeboa wie papa bema opeso ba dwuma ya eye Kingdom Ginseng Power ena wo so use tremendous capsules ewo dwa so wo babesia wo enkoye woni obesiema na nya bema hiemu a na nya mai basa wo ba sesio huye na wo sesio huye a bema ne bekɔ na wasan so ababiom Kingdom dro no eye ndropa eno ti any drug store any chemical shop bi abeko bia no obenya bi atom ejaba jewelry Prempere 2nd Street Adum Ashton traffic light na se ene jaba wo wedding ring engagement ring ena pebi wo pe promise ring wo pe chena tu kom wo pade atonsa adibia di gold aye bia ebeba trimu bia no for when che jaba jewelry na ko pebi to ewo ho eye white gold anase yellow gold ejaba be boawo ama onsa etimi akabi ejaba number eye 0277 104488 0277 104488 offer number we so a yebejo so general
okay yem fancy ha na kwame ki say Vincent akodu Nigeria
yes Kumasi Asante Kotoko akodu Nigeria Lagos asatena monam kwan so mo de omani che abiokuta
all right
aha ho ne bie ya we ya reporter de ba yenti nsem a Vincent Doku e de tu yenyima bra Kotoko team no koduru Lagos no
All right, Ebusia, Yamamuna Kwaba, Edi Eba, Muntala, Muhammad Airport, Nigeria, na Kumasi Santi Koroko, Wamo, Ababa Bedu, Nigeria. On him say on Sunday, one Kwara United, return leg, no, and so Baso, Abiokuta, Honmo, and a return leg, no, and so a bit to me, Akoso Kumasi Santi Koroko, Ababa Bedu, Nigeria Airport, and Omo, Omo buses, no. And so it to me aba womo ebe fu castle na office no womo de omani and so sweat me dia chemo e Abiokuta ohwemu dia na lawyer Safoduku eno sanso so na coach Abdul Karim Zito and so eni na players ni dia na ohwe omo fama eni omo kekadia otimo se bibia and so ebetimi akoyi ama Kumasi Asante Koroko and so etimi enya good result on coming Sunday abra womo eni Kwara United and so a bit to me abo our cup a confederation cup no and so emom enti enjoy videos no and so our Koroko cars no omo do Nigeria no there's a car efa Kumasi Asante Koroko eni was still na enti Koroko team no and so eni yes bars na edi omo beko no eno no omo ababedu Nigeria Mohammed Kamara eno no or Ben Martin Tingram lawyer Safoduku and so yes nti enche krano Amos Fempon and so the enche bia yene lawyer Safoduku ebedi komananka ye hwe ni mo se ye betumi ni omo edin komanan so omo kira almost say time no against you kakenti no I say omo fast na afi womo eko. All right, Ebusia yamamu.
Okay, Vincent Doku, Kessben, sports reporter or call Ekojina Homa Kessben, sports. Nami Aduma, Kotakuga could do baby omo kobia or na report ahodo enso de afiri honum abrɛ kopim sɛ nyame yadoma kwasiada match me baso no the live commentary e be free Abiokuta enso abrɛ listeners ni viewers enso enyina Vincent Doku de bebe bia no e be san e de abrɛ mo. All right, Dr. Franco Naro
Generally quickly my menye foreign no msan de abubu bebre so na menye bin free honum on the issue say Ateta so want to me and G either the Champions League or the Premier League. I think I will support anybody who says that. Be one person I'm maka sas na nyabu tremano the project and I say grew to me there's improvement and all that. But I think so for this season, if Arsenal and me and Rene either the Premier League or the Champions League, then anybody will say it will be right in saying say baby ana ho din betimi ani baby odo madru no intiomo obi ma ne meto aso enfem free honum. Which of these three sets of midfielders and better? Or mention Javi, Hernandez, Iniesta, and then Busquets. And I say Busquets, Iniesta, Javi, Hernandez. Then Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, and then Steven Gerrard. General, I think so. Okay, three midfielders now per see Baku Fabio midfielder. Then you go for the Busquets, Javi, Iniesta. Reason for this, and they say that one looks so balanced. You see a proper number 6 in Busquets, you see a proper number 8 in Javi Hernandez, and you see a proper number 10 in Iniesta. Offer Paul Scholes was more of a number 8 because only Roy Keane both 6 and 8 now in Pempi. Roy Keane is the number 6, Paul Scholes is the number 8. Frank Lampard and Steve Gerrard. You criticize England squad no because they look so alike. Obia favorite just behind the center forward and now the number 9. So they were both more of a number 10. Ewom say ubetimi Gerrard to me bo 18 be there. Enti uhwema by default none of them is a proper number 6. Enti my dream say I will go for the Javi, Iniesta and then Busquets trio. Then another person and so question or the buy me foreign ones no everywhere. Now obi bisa say opese ohun say Manchester United squad mudi be share Brentford no for me which will be the favorite starting 11 for Manchester United when everybody is available. First of all, minye obia me support United in terms of the 3-back system, looking at the players available by a PMPO, coach no and then obo into potential starting 11 no may in mind with the formation of 3-4-2-1. The back three no for me is going to be Luke Shaw on the left, Harry Maguire in the middle, and then De Ligt. Wing backs on the left is going to be Patrick Dogu. On the right, I think that Ahmad will not start. I want to go in for Mazraoui. Then Casemiro is not available. Into Ugart and probably Kobe Mainoo. I go for Ugart alongside Bruno Fernandes. Again, I'm not a fan of Bruno Fernandes as a number 8, but looking at the current circumstances, Obebo Fernandes and Ugart as your 6 and 8. Then the double number 10 on the left side of the number 10, Matthias Cunha, and then on the right side you have Eye Mbuemo. Then Benjamin Sesko as my leading attacker. So that will be for me my favorite best 11 to face Brentford lunchtime tomorrow. Obiso say Bruno Fernandes about 200 games for Manchester United, scoring 100 goals. Now, how does he compare to other number 10s in the top 5 leagues in Europe? Minimum says a question with the Andy Bebuam Kakra. And then Otoaso can say so Bruno Fernandes beat me any of the teams as a number 10 in the top 5 leagues in Imoana. Over Premier League in Imoana, I think say any of the teams, Bruno Fernandes will walk into any of the teams as a number 10. In Liverpool, you have Florent Fivet. I think he will be better than him now. And then Oko Arsenal, it looks like either say captain.
Odegaard.
Yeah, Patrick Odegaard or Beleche Eze. I still go for Bruno Fernandes. If you go to Man City, I'm not too sure. Bernardo Silva, or even if it's Phil Foden, I still go for Bruno Fernandes. Will give you more. For the Premier League, Chelsea, is it Kopama or?
It is Kopama.
Kopama. Bruno Betu Kopama as a number 10. Yes, within the period now, or the amount 100 goals now, any near I think Bruno will walk into the Chelsea. I think Bruno will give you more on the field than Kopama. If you go to Germany, for me, the only team my dreams will be available are Bruno best struggle for the number 10 position is Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham.
Is it not PSG?
PSG who?
Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah. Andy, it's another debatable.
You are looking at only one thing. That's why. Yes. But I agree. None of these number 10s will offer you what Bruno brings from, especially in terms of goals. Jude Grant me mad Bruno, but in terms of goals. Yeah. But there are other number 10s who offer you something different apart from goals. Yeah.
So for me, my dream say if Jude Bellingham is on form and is playing well, he's the only person I feel say Bruno will struggle
to beat. They will put Jude to number 8 and Bruno number 10.
Yeah. Okay. Obiso say, me man no update on the Lami Yamal, any the girlfriend, no 30-year-old girlfriend. No. Say Rabbi, say only Lami Yamal, omuntem names atete. Ni nyina say, omo champion na Lami Yamal, it was 17 years. And the Rabbi no 30 years. Na Rabbi Fatih Vasquez. You know, and some are better to have Fatih in that TV suite. Let me see, be an Fatih Vasquez. Or yeah, influenza. Spanish lady, now very, very powerful in Spain. And Lami Yamal, Adede, no nena trimpana. Se onosuna Adede, Lami Yamal. The week him, on in the chat, a beer paper about a leaky
17-year-old, me there, 30-year-old.
The Abano.
No, great.
A Rabana say, Lami Yamal, which you chat now, Baba Bontina, on Instagram, I send a Lami Yamal, a buy, and Obetron say, Ofilino. Inti opesu wonhyia no Italy ɛna obi sɛ Lami Yamal sɛ nko a na ɔwɔ ana na ɔsi no ɔma ne ha no ɔn deɛ ɔmra Italy ɔbɛba abɛpeke no ɛde n'akɔ na abɛka earlier wɔ ne nkɔmɔ aba sɛ awuraba ne kɔhyɛ hɔ Italy that holiday no ɛkyerɛ awuraba ne sɛ later ɔmo fi ɔkora na ɔte sɛ saa hotel wɔ ana Lami Yamal de ɔbaa foforɔ aba abɛhyɛ hɔ ama wɔ ne na abɛhyɛ hɔ some days ansa na ɔkɔ a ɔno ɛbaeɛ na nsɛm awuraba ne kɛn wɔn sɛ Lami Yamal no party paa sɛ bi ɛnɛ yɛnkɔ club yɛnkɔ party na adwuma no ɔka kyerɛ so sɛ aberanteɛ no ɔni nteteɛ yɛntete no menim sɛ broken heart na ɛnya maame no you know sometimes I think that some of the injustice in our system and rather make us say as a man many come for so na wo oba panyimu a wanya mfie aduasa wonya ringa mami so ya ringa akwa wadi mfie du so imagine say bema wanya 30 years and you say oni oba wanya mfie du so e twempna a oni na deda sanke be ka say defilement ana because when you know 18 when you're adult yet this 30-year-old woman some way somehow is saying say oni Lami Yamal adida chese akwada no ya akwada boni na party ni masem de eno na akwada no eye ene ni oni ne chat ni ade so no na ache de say de yo eliki na Spain ho de abaye deja mse Lami no de jama osi so mfa de oni ni fie peda omo mu che no nko a
ne ho de
emse ne ho de na ho he do ye park so osi pega mpanyimfo ntimi mpanyimfo no twetwe omo ti na ho de emse o de call a classmate for this one obeha omo at least omo de na relate a porn star crapping
okay
say ono so oni na ye adwuma so oni na twempna na wa hwa akra wanya fie du nso ade ade TV so wanu aduane ni
o training
no je no asa akwada de
e ba je so o training no e fit
ka akwada isua na mo wi a o de brebo eni nkesua nye dompe
na ho de no am se ho ene bitimi 70 year wa adwuma o ye no ni colleagues different me
wa picture oni arabe picture mo fa ba ko nimra sa sembe
wo ka o ha o ne say
o de o mo fa ba ko nimra we crowd we ni nsami ni gunu kuku dey pan wo ka kire mami
o so onyini ni
so betumi
o na da
picture no o siri na he ni nsami ni
da
o boa so wo ke bi o boa
so am ka kire bia gidi mi ni hwamoda
Rabado so abre no ha sete se de ukodi kobi otie entro o wie jan ho se wa park maame no name center se achi maame no eni ehun se ba be de jano nti de op update na wasem so eno no Pep Barcelona, Zidane Real Madrid, Arsenal invincible. Yema manfo ntia says Arsenal invincible na nye hu bia sawo like 49 games and omo echo undefeated draws bebree and omo boy when they are about reaching the 50 games na Man United stop omo ntima fa anya hwe wo Europe Premier League ni wa no mo tratra ya and they never won anything in Europe so sa invincibles no omo mad the bracket of Pep Guardiola's Barcelona and then Zinedine Zidane's Real Madrid they are not there. So between the Barcelona and the Real Madrid squad, and I will go for the Zidane's Real Madrid team to say the Andy Kayeno. You know I'm saying foreign stories in it.
Okay. All right. Enti yanko local stories no and swear. But before say we call the GCB your bank for life, high cents everyday prices for everyday people, MTN everywhere you go. Milo, energy to go further. Toyota Company Limited, Ghana Drive, Toyota Starlet, Pepsodent Herbal, Pepsodent Charcoal, DSTV, your home of entertainment, Drabin Rural Bank, the best rural bank 2023, Chamber of Commerce, Basubodi of the MI Drabin Rural Bank, and Balm of Gilead Clinic, Ajaba Jewelry, Herbasol Company Limited, Pimsan Company Limited, Gingiber Dental Clinic, Jackson Herbal, Kojak Pharma, Patrick Natural Herbal Clinic, Otria Herbal, Divine Hope Herbal Center for and a day Otria Herbal Powder, and so Abba Ijaso, Easy Waterproof Paint, Carensic Ventures, Piwak, 3P Garlic Mixture, and also the Abba Kingdom Herbal Center, Kingdom Garlic Capsules, Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, Kingdom Tremendous Capsules, Kingdom Kingdom, No Challenger, Frana Smart Solutions, Bayport Savings and Loans, or say your future now. The luckiest, also Ekaho, Tonchi Herbal, Tonchi Herbal Capsules, and so Dimu Akuti Papa, and Omo SCSC, my the Midfield Action Programming, and so the Ebra Kukudam say, and I best say, and Pamjo, oh, yeah, then Kaho, na Omo Ehum Faso, and the Kunti on the Ombabo Midfield Action. Kaho, na also far Hobaboy, na Unu da, so the Hobabo, a Midfield Action Program, no. All right, Yanko na Yanshe, local questions na Madiba na Bida for Yahweh and Tentem for my name Kumasi Asantiko to Omaka Gudru Eya Biokuta Azia Ekase Ewo na a conference hotel, 5-star hotel, and the Ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko Enche Vincent Ebedruho Nafi de Kubiano or the Hong Komo and so Abebo Kessben and T4 and the Ashafo 5-star hotel, international conference hotel, and Asante Kotoko and so I could do CCI. All right, Yefesia. Minko here first.
Maybe am I ready? So I'm going to.
Oh, ready. All right. See. Okay. But I'm just free and the cable. Yeah.
Sergio. Obviously, a Ghana Premier League, you know, our future. Generally, future na wono. Make us say yes, but ningina san ba be gina yeso. Now, you see Nisika. Abanya Free Club see impenimfo ne efi. Ose o ma obi ska 1 million Ghana cedis jifa show team na fa ko ye team ni club say ko Africa wa free obi man $50,000. $50,000 is about 600,000 Ghana cedis, right? Sergio or the ama club say o monye mfa nko musika ho no mfa nko Africa e die na ompe we na die bi na ope nti se ye koso ye niema yi a Abana is ready to invest in our football. Forget about the Obia Pesoka. Into the academy say, and penning for the football, no, football, no, so. And also, making sure say, and near my egu born hoofy, and near my tea game on Hochema, and near my microphone taking game this serious, and near my actors on the field of play, and you're on Momono. On Pope making sure, says, I am running over the Begu Aquem. Ama football and Casanya. Confidence we game nim yetimi keep the integrity of the game ama amamfo so timi patronize the game no because I do ubu say omom nko stadium na de on beka tira say oh ball ni be okra okwa onko na score line no de da ba bia teams the ball no mo ball players ni nyiro omhwe goals bi ehyeche keeper bi se krom de atwa bet sa nyema nyina say do say ye jai na club administrators ni jai referees omo attack omo referees omo chase bi mo again face matches omo aba bonten beka bet omo aba bonten beka na se do ti se de no na ye ka Hoho United any young apostle die se enim gu asesem ne tetete sem we se class ni jai na ehwe very nice picture se do no mo boss ball fe utuchi TV na so de to a hu se at least the grounds itself and the pitch itself no a pitcher and my quality footballer. I didn't think a game no ntime nko animu. And penifo so the standard contract aba. Na standard contract enya no keke enya lip service. But omo hwese clubs di be ya adwuma. Omo hwese omo betua players ka. Se jo die bi na aka de aka ne say coaches ne be yire omo ho. Na omo atimi develop players no. Na omo nso atimi perform on the field of play. Ama fans atimi enjoy a game no. The first na a change bibia in football to do is ka and pair the echoes this is in there. So I to the secret support to clubs na. I think the clubs the obunyama ya your football no e future. Obi say see ye kwa Africa na ye ko ne ko yi free mo a ɛyɛ ana sei na yɛfili ɛfi na ɔmo fili sei sɛ jo meyɛ ana mehu no sɛ ɛnyɛ ɔmo asɛm mede that is my understanding and saa na mehu no sɛ ɛyɛ ɛmfa ɔmo sɛ yɛkɔ a yɛfiri because sɛ jo yɛ league na a yɛrebɔ no nkurɔfoɔ tumi hyɛ goals bi kyɛ sɛ wohu koraa na ho adwiri yɛ league na a yɛrebɔ no score line tumi fa baabia match bi wɔ hɔ a yɛnya mmɔyɛ koraa na wate score line sɛ match wɔ buduru ha score line yɛ sɛ oh wei deɛ ɔmo akyɛ dada ɛnneɛma sisi wɔ yɛ game nim ama ɛɛdin sɛ ebi mu mpanimfoɔ bɛyi apie na saa nneɛma no siesie wohu difference bia yɛateateateatea wohu difference bia na no na ma even yɛ players kura tu kwan a ɔmo ntimi nkɔ perform ɛno na ma yɛ clubs ne kɔ abɔnten a ɔmo ntimi nkɔ perform sɛ wonya one off performance sɛ dream cells deɛ na nkyerɛ sɛ ɔbɔ na yie because Manchester United they born ɔmo ti ɔmo TSK bebrebe Ferguson kɔ ɔmo ntimi nye EPL na ɔmo agye UEFA Cup ɔmo agye FA Cup titles na sɛ ɔmo kɔ Europa Cup final but United fan bia ntimi nkasa yie House of Folk I catch Togo after the final 2011 ebe seen 14 years ago was spend the onya results no they've won treble they've won the FA Cup they've won the league title but House of Folk nye yie enti obetimi nya one off results o dia no better da ho Pastor Joe share the recent performance of our clubs in Africa. JS Kabili against Team my friend Go Stars. Joe. JS Kabili game no against Go Stars. Before mo ba bebono. Now omo that ninth e wo mo league no mo bo Nigeria nim. Now check 4 games and no mo ba. Say Joe, no mo ntimi kra win bi before beating baby any Go Stars. The Go Stars no mo do ma ti anu yie. Into your best club though they won the league last season. But so against a team omo yɛ knife in the Algerian league omo na atwa yɛ okroma aba be twa yɛ kaminu e de ɛkɔ nti yɛ mɔde de ofem and say the earlier e be put our assets together ama yɛ timi enye these traditional clubs in Africa no the better but the sad aspect is that mimi no mienu yɛ interested say yɛ clubs ne kɔ Africa omo betimi ayɛ ade no omo abɔ mo mɔden Mr. Kosiedu say Africa no omo kɔ bɔ no omo nye interested sao Inti se jo ye yet ya de ani abre se ene obi ko Africa ko akoya de se Gold Stars ko na se jo omotimi do the group phase of the Champions League omo betimi anya $300,000 $400,000 $500,000 ama player ba ko omotimi aton a Messi ka de be mo no omo se omo nye interested I don't want to hear Gold Star the omo ska because Real Madrid the crown se jo omu crowns omu here sika from UEFA Sundowns
players very normal to toy
okay Mamelodi Sundowns omu ko club World Cup ni sika about $12 million and aba be come sika but say your club see utu omu fo a omu ntie omu team e ko Africa o pam 12 no atota 30 agum sa because they are not interested in Africa nti ni nyina aba be ti club administrators no a omu hwe no omu interested in say Africa Say Joe, omo aka kire say they are not interested. Let's hope say Kotoko betimi IBB because Kotoko there. Omo ntimi nka ntire obi aso omo nye interested. Their supporters will not even allow that. Inti yenhwe so omo betimi IBB a.
Memfa mienu we mfa na yento so in his analysis and became hinted that Kopama has registered his reservations about his coach Enzo Maresca and has asked for his relief. My question is, can a Ghanaian local player single-handedly ask for a coach's exit? And how will his future look like in the system? Julian Caesar and Ebusa sa question way. All right. Ono ede ne die aba usubempa. Usubempa say Lami Yamal requires more strength on the field than he does in bed. If he's capable of dealing with and handling the rigorous duties on the field, then the bedroom task is nothing to deal with. All right,
okay.
Me, yes. Why me? Me na was more border. So what may I get here? They have what they are field. Yeah. When you field, no so they are. We need a bonus.
We cry some for credit.
Aye. Cocra for credit city. ayim kura timi ayim
ayi na ka ezi kofi amakwa so da ho ye de ya de nchi no ayi
o de ba ko fi enti ompa pitch ni so ahode no mfa nya djuma we ni be bonus keke de ama no Andy
you know okay obisi osi Kopama say no you know they also tell us say Kopama de onko kan de ba bia central adwuma bi o Spain no the story na ba say nkomo akoso ni say Kopama suggested their man board ni say coach no mo rules or the omo boy obi anim the problem of Maresca you know you place no omo keka no omo ka kire mpanimfo ni bebrebe opa ya busa coaches no and it happened within the team just say to say the Americans we openly omo American you know busa players and the coaches ni bebrebe omo nim players omo wo omo say wo team mo mpam no coach we the omo ai say jo ye krom omo ye players ni ye omo ye mo mpam coach we nansen honorable minister American can just players ni bigger complaining about ado
yeah
it is a jo baby ho ye ha omo ye na oye wi a the aka dey between you and the management no say jo within our local game you know is si bebrebe say players e kase yempam coach is si bebrebe ti enye Kopama de nko ana aye aseba enwanwa now Ali 8 you have $4.8 million for Bruno Lage na say jo ye club si baby omo di game na do no ye nuru ho no mo say jo ye paying $10,000 for a player cry in Ruho. Into ye dear de bedding. Into ye ben kakra na yahweti betimi do group stage bi na general ye do omo je din ye amount for their carry Africa but to spend that amount of money na ye clubs na nkasa no omo budget for the year na ye say $1 million kwan general edrumpo na who do say na e invest $1 million in the club one season into Ali dear say jo omo tra Africa e kwa abonten and until no are ready to go in for UEFA Champions League coaches. So it is because of how premium omuputu se okwa abonten kobo bola amode body kwani. So almost spend the way. Now much CAF Champions League. Omo nim so omko FIFA Club World Cup. Omo budget $12 million. It said yo $12 million in 1 month. Now say spending 4.8 out of the 12 million in 1 year. We a business papa into omo it is just like the last time I make say Kotoko Fonko pay loan of $500,000. Now almost spend the bare 4-5 about $200,000 or $300,000 on these players. No more hope we say Bebo Africa group stage to earn more than $700,000. Ubo so be we no. Bet you omo say nyam some fast so ba say yo. Yeah, hane de ya clubs no baby o Madrid da no. Ene de make kind no omo ehwe. Bruno Lage de say yo. Didn't say a club beat me a room. It is the reason why first none of Africa countries never had on the draw. But a number on Babeshe, no moko. Aliba the last on Beshe Mediama, just Kabili Ababeshe, a year, team your friend Gold Stars. The last time a year Hilal Bahan on Beshe Kotoko in Accra, into North Africa countries, can a normal bar on Bepe draw. No more Yakoshe do by number on Babeshe because Omoko Benino, yeah, sign.
USM Bejaia eliminated Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the first round of the Champions League and got eliminated and got relegated from the Algerian League same year. It simply tells you the relative strength of the two leagues, Algeria and Ghana. And also yes. Bejaia, okay. Yeah. Same year, he relegated Algerian League.
One better a champion who are no more chances. You know, football is very difficult.
It said the strength of the two leagues, Algeria and Ghana.
You know, your league is strength there, so be say of fame. Now to Obise, your football former players, no, your legends, no, you who game na Obisa sabi the pele way, Obisa Tony Eboa. Obusa other players say omon so away. Say yo, ade ba ko say ati ase ne say MC players ne bi wo ha omo amo top flight football and say nipa bebre hu omo in top flight. Nti ebi mbaka so omo ni game ne say yo. Coach Ibrahim Tanko play for Borussia Dortmund or you coach of Media now. Coach you a champion so no coach in one of the teams. Kosika Akono Ekochi Kotoko, Okochi House of Folk, Okochi Dreams FC, Okochi Ashgood, and Okochi Ohoroya. Ewo Eye Guinea. Again, you're not former players be coach. It's all about administration. Odati Lamte is still a coach. Ajiman Bedunani Yakoba say under 23 management committee no omo de naka ho. John Pencil a former coach, a former assistant coach of the Blasters. Inti said yo sankrofoni you know omo a part of the game and the game no omo ka ho bi. Na names no obo boy there. Already Pele said yo say there's maybe as a Franco no the be hu ba be the Pele wo. O kan obi ti say to the aboa then they say you wakan openly o say referees na man turn the club and the TV sweet referee kala poor referee forced me to sell my club enti genti ato na ebo hu ni ba bia na nie referee for na pam no free game nim enti say jo your former players ni legends no mo ho ebi mo involve omo ebi mo so involve omo in the game
okay
enti enya say ye mo chance obi so opeso ote omo nka o TV so said you most of a former players no you game na ebo han bebre follow etu sia na interview no kra oni idea bi asked the obeka na you on the time but the air cosum prempre no said you bebre o ebi mu follow any omo nyina I made mention of Ajiman Bedu so wo sia na o ka local game now woni beje wo sia chiefs na o ka local game na woni beje who say Rebecca TV so analyze local game now woni beje but most of them said you usi omo na obu so omo kotoko Gold Stars media mass and baby o madrid da no kranye ho nti omo em focus o game no omo follow na se jo nipa no follow game na be that na ba betene TV so make am asem but omo follow say Thomas D asemba o tim be chena dwen wa because obo follow the last time an year under 70 see free man odua but omo follow a game na se jo elsewhere who Gary Neville ne Gallagher money Thierry Henry ne Mark Richards mo se jo omo ball no Sunderland the match from here omo follow game closely any assign employ omo ye adwuma ma TV omo to Sky Sports afoma omo ye adwuma ma omo ti omo follow game bi enti the question bi abebusa ne bia or addressing it fine but most of our players do obi o kra team ne kra no oboni same enti na de so be kwa follow kra kwa he ne ball obo de ni pana ba betre team say omo ma discuss o ball
well mami fam quickly answer na wabam Eric Bakwin a monitor program no see and the game left me out and a 20 and a 19 assistant coach also we need frame Eric Bakwin
all former players no who coach
yes
see asem abon
oh yeah and a 19 assistant coach
yeah one dey omo call Switzerland
yes Eric Bakwin is where you need frame
me mention this is CS
around say Bibri no amumudi. He was the acting head coach and assistant coach Omoko Switzerland no, and he really did very well with under 19.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be playing in the Obuasi of Nigeria. Abiokuta in Yoruba means under the rock. Obuasi. Usubeba. Usubeba anyway, and so Ababako. But Charles Osesibe, the barrister, also monitor program no and cry. They didn't. Charles One Ken. Otin Adade.
One Ken Otin
Adade, and I feel Urokunsia.
And the best almost swag office no.
So okay.
Barrister and yes swag secretary.
Okay.
And I Ken Otin Adade and the deputy.
Okay.
And Urokunsia and so.
Okay.
Barrister, President, Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation.
Program no monitor live so Abiyokuta.
Oh,
yeah, Kumasi Asante Kotoko hotel, conference hotel, 5-star hotel. Na medical team no member backward.
Okay.
And they about a point of correction. CK coaches for coaches Goma here in Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Na and so I don't know. But I'm out for new program so it's no yeah no we no me pa. All right, Babinti no.
Not because apart from the Andy Bubo Sweden.
Coach Champo is now with Elmina Sharks. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, Champo. Elmina Sharks. Oh, okay. Yo. Because from you better super for some correction.
Until old players now, in terms of coaching, they are seriously involved. Because we are Premier League teams now, most of the coaches were once upon a time footballers. nti ɛno deɛ ɔmo ɔbaa bia sɛ tester no ɔka yɛ panditry no deɛ ade abobɔ so no one ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo follow a game no na yɛ game ni follow no ɛnyɛ easy to follow it because access to the games no wobɛkɔ centers in the stadium no sɛ wonni special interest bi a woyɛ adwuma nyɛ wo sika ɛden sɛ wobɛfiri nkran bɛsia akɔ brekum dɔma anaasɛ bi mpo a wobɛkɔ tamale akɔhwɛ game no woyɛ ano nyinaa de firi hɔ no agyinera no korɛ ne sɛ obi a wabɔ football no aduru akyiri woka Steven Apia Michael Essien Asamoah Gyan a yɛyɛ panditry sika sɛ ne ɛbɛtua wɔn aborɔfo no deɛ no ɔmo tua ɔmo ka yie but Ghana so see these big boys on committing the time no mfa nyɛ panditry a how much would they be paid? The amount of money that is paid to air sports pundits ewo kuroma no enye sika footballer wabɔbɔ aduru soro a wɔn ne sika paa no ɔbɛsɛn ne brɛdeɛ di akyire nti sika ewo mu susua but ɔmo kuroma deɛ deɛ ya na ɛfa no sika no ɛyɛ quite okay nti wobɛhu Gary Neville very top guy wokɔhwɛ football hotel a wɔasiesi close to Old Trafford na still ɔnam yɛ panditry a ɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ yes indeed the panditry apart from CBA pastor no they are also making some good money from there nti ɛha no panditry nsika na ɛwɔ mu so a nti ɛnyɛ attractive to these successful footballers a sɛ bi ɔmo bibi kakra di.
Okay. Kumasi Asante Kotoko from reliable sources. The Nigerians gave us Asante Kotoko a rickety bus from Lagos to Abeokuta, but we shall qualify by God's grace. Lavency and Uncle Biene. Lavency is buses in this year. Rickety, meaning condition of the buses now. Nigerians in the ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko from Lagos to Abeokuta. Musa from Rebium, Yanshe. Buses nini. We rickety buses. All right. We bus na chenchema dada pa. Sana muhuno. Yehu za bus.
Ye muhu ni TV so die. Yehu ni ye. Ebi ana loving see enya report.
Okay.
But one thing is general Kotoko is well dressed.
Very well dressed.
Very well dressed.
Yeah.
Omo bag, omo TV chair, omo jacket, everything is just spot on. And I think say it looks good.
Okay. Kozito says he has motivated them to step up to the challenge. They gave them a bus with air conditioning. Okay. From Lagos to Abeokuta, there's a bus there. All right. They bring a report every in some later. From Lagos to Abeokuta, bus with air conditioning. There's a problem.
Problem. Football is there.
I'm told Campo is a 5-star hotel. It's a conference hotel. A 5-star hotel. All right. You bring a report and check right. And I'm seeing any Asante Kotoko and I bombardier say Benyan Barry lines on a drink a Vincent Doku and then we didn't come at the free Abeokuta. Oh, the local source number we are now.
Akatu.
Okay. You heard Maka cry now. It was not was.
Okay. The next one, Coach Desmond of fair appointment on the man under 23. On where F in India. The Omo Pen Omo Dene, into the Obecabian in Kuse.
Sensei. Or F in India say.
He was a coaching education, in charge of coaching education. And he had the under 20 Bemano. And he a assistant coach of the Blasters. You know. A DNA Desmond of fair you krumha. And you also a coaching education man. Your man under 20 coach. Your man assistant coach of the Blasters. That's not the under 20, but you know why. He just part of the FA. No one boy FA president about what is it? What country be a coach be boy FA president about that. On Kwana boy FA president about it is the reason why they continue to offer him different positions in terms of the coaching role they are concerned. On anything special. Also the enjoy from your football is that you know why all African games were and general all African games.
Yes.
Yeah, man, the chances on fire and qualify for World Cup. How many tournaments no go there? Uncle you who said you one koye and yes under 23. Only the last year qualified for under 23 2004. And I call Olympic Games. How many years now? 21 years now. You qualified that.
Black Stars assistant coach and qualified to handle the under 23 team.
Me say
Black Stars.
No, it's a Black Stars. You demand on you raise concerns. John Pencil, so be Black Stars assistant coach. Or more on one identity team by man coach. Said you. Inti ono de oka enko se hwe ya change coaches a change. I said you results no emfa hwe ma okoka am say they are building the fundamentals omo di nipa ba dan ba ko ayesie no ye de mason for be 10,000 na asie still la yenwie da inti oka enko se hwe opa check under 17 in the last 6 years check coaches or ma coach under 17 under 20 in the last 6 years check coaches or my coach under 20 in the last 6 years check coaches or my coach under 23 check coaches or my coach local blaster. It is a do it is just recycling of coaches you one here the work osha near pe baby amoase and one year juma omoye onye anything special to assume all these positions do under 20 under 23 assistant coach of the Blasters. Now before I didn't call Blasters, the tournament to go failure. Okay. It is a do no anti and how can enkonku se because your club see omudi yehuno omu bi into kan sanso ye coach see akra yesu mo de opa me nka so mo nkoto aba ombekọ akoto tetem e ho no ma tension e wo oma tension ni ade e beboa to develop and improve our football personal interest na niema emmo ma game ni nkwa animu no eno no mo be nti eno nti na da bia no omo ma ne positions no.
Okay, quickly my main fan say Ghana Football Association at charge Ho United and the Young Apostles almost 30 game with 10 players each, almost charge Intina and so I don't know. They've been charged with a breach of Article 346 D of the Ghana Premier League Regulations 2025 following their match day 2 fixture of the Ghana Premier League. The clubs are alleged to have engaged in conduct that subjected the game to public ridicule and brought the competition into disrepute by starting the match with 10 players each, despite having full squads available. They have until Tuesday, September 30th, 2025 to respond to the charges. Number 2, referee Foster Batios, Omasano, Young Apostles, protest no yeah, but I referee back on handle almost 2 matches out of 3 games on Mamono. 24 assistant Foster Batios. Intina and also no. All right. News I did be film kakra dia am. Ya di more ebe bremo. But Andy, I can't last one. Meaning komo kakra.
Okay, you know, mo nkoje o mo 5,000. Already charge no mo dia mo no my ade. They can no mati. But mo nkoje o 5,000. Say you oje 5,000 obia be yebi.
We tu am credit.
Obia oje 5,000 obia be yebi.
We tu am 20,000 do oje bia.
Boni bia on the corresponding asotwe e wo ho. Nti you also to mean go beyond emre da hone asotwe ho. If somebody brings the name of the game into disrepute, what is the corresponding punishment?
But I'm saying that it shouldn't be 5,000. And in comma, and your mobile, yeah. We had the shim 1 billion. Obon some best here. Yes, the wrong come go on any massy. And for more, you had the shim 1 billion. And one, you know, my last one. Eh, Abetamwa, Obise or twice to say, yeah, young friend a blaster. And I say, I'm considering for the World Cup. I think the consistency, 12 goals last season. Look at his performance for Kotoko in the league. Should go and share against Kwara United. Africa Kotoko Bernard, you know, what team Yakobo 7-8 goals. Because all the African goals, they are correct, now perform more. I think he's a candidate for the World Cup. At least, see, consider local player be apart from the goalkeeper, he can be considered.
All right, yabada ho kakra bi abasesia na okay, bas no report kakra minya and it's very beautiful outside, quite dirty inside. Na no AC. That is very bad and dirty seating. Nina no description on the buses na on the Kumasi Asante Kotoko say omo emfa free Lagos airport ho enko Abeokuta. All right. yɛde more ɛbɛsan abrɛmo wei ɛyɛ midfield action Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra na afei mu a monitor program no live ɛwɔ DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 midi nkɔmmɔ abasisi a na nkɔmmɔ no ho ɛhia yie papa Ipamcho, my name is Emmanuel Opoku Anane and Ebedin Komo Ono and I PA the Honorable Minister Ashanti Region Doctor Honorable Amakohine Frank Amakohine the PA in the Ebedi and Komono na Ninano Efa Intertown na district football competition bia Ebebaso Penifo and Edi Ebegu Akwemde Amaye. Mene imabedi hun komo kakra na fi yatoa program no eso Emmanuel Opoku anane PA asa opposition ni so opposition ni ya bitu so bi aboko de
nyame adom no mompai bo ahode
o nyankopon ase e ho akwa abanso mo so abo t-shirt bi a yatoa intertown interdistrict soccer competition yeah enu ntina wo ha bo emu nkomo e efiri hifa na de poti na mpese mo ye
legend we de mechia woni watiefo nyina na me de enchia soronko eso afri eye Dr. Frank Amakohene aso eye ediama obibia eye nyame adoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ehye Dr. Frank Amakohene animonyam se o me ya Asante mantem so afo no na se sectors na ewo economy na se government ase nyina no ni nyina Asante mantem o de ahye Dr. Nsa na eye sector ba ko a ye ni je ho pa ewo man mu eye sports na ye ka Ghana asem bia da bia ye ka se ye footballing nation na footballing nation so de na se ewo se wo hwe ekwan a wo football no besi abo ho ban emie bia etwam no na Asante mantem de ye ka bibia friend coast football na untimi enka coast football na untwa eye Asante mantem enya na doctor de nani to form na no hu se no ye coast football no na ho den no ekofom enje se ebetumi asa hye mukina na eye dachi bi ye kan Black Stars ye kan eye under 17 under 20 a ebetumi anya chunk of the players coming from this part of the country enti na was a doctor Eddie Jumadi bi eba ya tunu din eye under 17 intertown interdistrict soccer competition na de tie ne ye say competition ni nyina fapem ebe hye asiafi towns no sentence ye ka coast football no me mabrabo nyina matena kro bi so e friend ehwa na growing up in ehwa no yetimi say na Real Madrid and Barcelona crebo na wonders ene na natibo a there is no way so be abekọ akọ Real Madrid and Barcelona people would queue some special wonders in na team enti ye court towns no na wo hwe Asante mantem ye 43 district 43 districts no ya town bia e district bia mu no azoni omo communities no ye ko na ya select a 5-member technical team e district nim na 5-member technical team no omo dwumadi omo bedi ne say communities neighbor yemfanse bia ehwane meduma ebo e Kwabre East no sa technical team we no omo be selection of players from each of the matches ye be wie no matches ye be born communities in the district no na omo benya a team of about 20-25 players omo be gina ho ama district no na eye enigesem se okoba bi ti se eye tafo a eye yanka se veteran player eye you see Falasa Chipsa some few days ago minute tafo MC edin komo no oka tafo mpo a technical team no omo hwe se omo betimi build a formidable team for tafo edi enya teams ni free towns ni mu ya na afi sa teams na form the district team edi 43 districts na wa Asante mantem no ya zone no into 8 na 8 zones no group bia ewo 5 to 6 teams anyway na wo hwe KM kese na se KM no e was yetimi breaking no enti KM ewo 2 teams enti instead of working with 43 teams we are now going to work with 44 teams 44 teams in your zone 1 to zone 8 you be born a league format enti your league format ni we are the top 2 teams in each zone ebe advance in all you benya 16 teams mo be qualify every group stages no it enya 16 teams na nyame adoma eye Christmas eda yenim ya ye de dwumade soronko bi eba ye nyampa ho ntomanti me modin na sa 16 teams no omo be find themselves in that dwumade na ye de ba Christmas you know enti 16 teams no ko battle ye be knock ye ho out na za ka 8 teams
8 teams no this year dwumadi nwanwa so be a regional minister de by your friend Ashanti Festival no nyame adoma next year ebesa akoso enti 8 teams no ye de omo be call Ashanti Festival 2026 no makwa ko battle ne out na ya hwe eventual winners na de ma dwumadi we yes ronko ne say the focus is on talent identification and nunti na ye limited to 17 year people and as a student and enkra omo towns because 17 years no betimi agrumi no they said na make an any so ade hu ewo minister any so no say Asante Mountain football no it has to come back to
under 17
under 17 and the free enkra na copy ekopim the age of 17 and ye di dwumadi we e de
we are more than 17 na wonka
we are more than 17 years and say onka ho and the dwumadi no ne fa pem ni nyina say na dwumadi no yebedi no
ndi mo sha say time dey
nyame adoma edachna na dwumadi no sha ase na yebia no ewo eye edwoso okesi park na the FN yes nyame adoma edachna na yebia no regional minister or captain Emma RCC the RCC team ebe face MMDCs no now we share MMDCs no any regional minister team RCC omobo ketting reason na ye wia ye be wuram ama edwoso intertown no ye be start mensia be bochina krapa be bochina edwoso enti
e
weekend ya nyame adoma edachina ene
ndi nyambo china ebe chase ofan
nyame adom ochana ye be chase wo Okesi Park Kingfisher Park no ejoso Okesi Park na adwumadi no eba so
okay matches say
nyame adom ochana be 3 matches curtain raiser which is RCC versus your friend is say MMDCs no na ye wia na fi intertowns na angasa ye de ejoso de no ahyehyɛ so nyame adoma
ochana normal football time new rules and regulations
bibia ye de normal yes bibia
very interesting ebeba ho kwa bia soro sadi we de regional minister ebo na basopa na ese ye embrace ade we na kwa bia so ne fa so ye boa ma etumpo pa because ye cold so no ne ye nkwada football no ekofom pa o ekofom pa me kai those days na it me for form free ahinsan be hwebo ewo friends say
asim
nyasam kitu akra ni fa form na be hwesa matis masafa fako ni nyina no ndi da minister sepa say obi Kenya side we pa na etimi asan aba so bi no so kuto bi that
yes enti we dey ye free minister so ye ba no na ya ba legend fie no ye ntimi enkosa enti minister say intertowns competition yatari ye fa ba ko legend na ye dey oche enso aka ho fefe pa team no enyina e de e wase enti wi a eno so ye behwe na ye we say na nyame adom ochena side attraction bi o side attraction yes ye benya musicians kakra amwa perform jama groups o na ye nyina enim nyame adom ochena de sai koso wo Asante Mountain sakode e wo town na sakode ahye bo nyame adom ochena dwumadi na se sakode e be fa wa performance ama regional minister ama dwumadi a free 9 ekopem anywhere no 9 na se dwumadi ni nyina ye de ni nyina
akosa 12 meyi manimiti wo pa
ya da se pa e be show
9 t-shirt enti okwa no da minister si papa man say be ba ho the team ni na be ba ho na fi ya be cover bibia e about television any radio so e dey bia enti no ye be ba na be say bibia be success enti be take be how long
so from the
yes
weekend the plan is nyame adoma ye ma ye ho 3 months in the first month no which is from now to October da ye no ye be bo intertowns ni na wie then from October to November ye be bo interdistrict ni na wie then in December na ya bo 16 phase no then the next phase no 8 teams no from quarter final stage no and na kwa ko PM nyame adoma 2026 Ashanti Festival Jumedi ya ebedi no
mo bia nyini ho emfree sade we mu kra Coles no and a minister Oxan Kokofaba no Entino Ubia Fan Honka Hona Yaman success huge success Emmanuel Poku Anane ono na PA the Honorable Dr. Frank Amwakoyene Ashanti Regional Minister Ima Edasipa Besan Sia Biomedi Komo all right Yami Admo Tinambe Huyo all right Yantwa Somfa Emma Kessben Television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra na mo amohwe live on DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Pimsan Emra na menino eni nkomo kakra na fe yeme wrap up with local stories na doctor Owusu Ansa Franco Naro enso de ebe brain no young at the same udi sika bi brami ana nro na wuye free bag num di buy a wild the detail Pimsan yes
don't see any kind no madru na yinya hodin
yes uskara oni hodin yes thank you
Sejo yama hefo ne atifo ni na akwaba Emra Pimsan Company Limited akofa Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture ne capsules ayebon emra ne se agan emfa emre ahefo ene atifo ni na Sejo said da ba ye no yesi aduro die aduro a Pimsan Company Limited ya ye friend agan no eye na said yes say no nipa agya to moto no enya asem keto akra na mse nipa no nom ye na amoa na nka onkoto biem eno nom ye na amoa na nka onni hu adanse emma ni nua se me nua won so kokoto bi na agan no eye se onam kroma bebia be fa bia de betia ne agan enam se aduro ya me de kire wo TV su eye aduro a edi djuma so pa edi magana fo nina nti obi a wotie onya nto bi nom ye ne sei na aduro ni tie omamode aso beka ko pebi na wano wei eye ni nsuo no eye mixture ena capsules eye topa ye no so sei ena no so esitie na Sejo aduro we sei aduro a o ka mixture ne capsules ni bom na wono mo a eboa ema ni oma nina ekọ kama enso edimaw nti wo hye na no pe abamode so be fa ye number no na on the doctors a omode aduro ni ba ne professors na din komo enam se duro ya ye dia ba isabe ye nka asesa yarwa nina ene ni general dosage nso ho nti ofra na ya chew se de obenom no ofra o kan o condition na wo hawo no a na ya chew kwan be fa so abetobi na afi wotimi anom na aboa ama ho nso atimi ato ntempa number no utie radio na 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 and it was 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 Pimsan Company Limited ya drive na agan Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture and then the capsules no the numbers enie and na yabobo adiaman fresh si a na ne mpanyimfo no eni nkobo Sejo aduro yi adwuma e wono mpe intinimu na afi moja ni mu enti wo ye bema na wo hwe ye na wie na se ye namum na ye broni beka se sexual weakness and eto so a bomodi so be kwakoto aduro bi to pa ye na bomodi aso obeto nsuo no ade aka ho enam se aduro no ye de nsuo wei ene de nom to pa ye wei me pa to pa ye ne ye mfa nsuo wo fie se vortic anase nsuo bia na enom ye di aduro wei sei na ye nsuo no mixture no ena wo de benom capsules wei na afi aboa amanasa yawe ma catch us oba Pimsan Company Limited e ha ye sei ye di aduro ena no maduro enu nti no ye aduro ni mienu okabom na wo no ma eboa e ma ho ton tempa wo ye bema na wo hye ye na wiei na sa wo de na koye sexual weakness enamu mre ye empaso wa ye mre wo de bom wo de bo ania na wagya mu onka gya e wo mpaso sebe wato bo ase e digu ehie e wo mpa no so a me pa to aduro wei ene aduro e betimi aboa wo Siemens Vita Herbal Mixture and capsules no ene ne betimi adi wakagiramu na yi mreye bia de afiri ho me pa cho se ebia wontini na se de wo bema ho no ene mu asisi a enam nitric oxide wa aduro nim no ebeboa yi ntini na mu ama ntini matimi ata ho ma moja na timi akọ na ma bema na timi agina so preme ama watimi de adi wo mensem sebe e wo mpa so enti bomode se won sa beka aduro bi na afa aduro no so ntimi amoa wo bomode se won sa wo ye bema na wo hye ye na se ye weakness a bomode se on sabeka aduro bi na ntimi mu abeboa ama bema wa hoden na atimi aba ama watimi delay e wo mpa no so ama bibia nso etimi akọ kama be ma bia de boy ania na wagya mu erectile a sexual weakness ye fed premature ejaculation no mama de say osabe ka bi obi ono so sebe aya na ne be ma ne emu ye mrentam ti sia ne mu aye mremremremrem da bi e ma no so mo mpesa o mo pedie mu odin de esimu ase de on aba na sia belemu no yes pepepe ye mpede akọkọ bia ne mu amemremre bia nti utie ye na te sa akọkọtọ aduro ne bi na entime mu afa obi de akọye ni sisi ena ye ne ya utie ye uyo bema uyo ba sisi ya rebrefo de mo frɛ ne chronic no e bia wo de na kodu stage bia ye se eye chronic cro ankro okọ a enko na nti no bomode se won sabeka aduro we se bi eye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture yi ene ne capsules we bi no won sanya ka aduro ne bi aduro we na eboa na fa edi dwuma so enso ade ama enam se aduro we se yi ekuta nuane no bi e frɛ ne endorphins me pa cho e release dopamine etimi boa yi yawo enso edi free ni padua nim ti utie yai na wo de na kwakoye yawo pa de sisi yare ne hawa koto agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules enam endorphin ahye mu mabe no ebeyi mreye ene yawo biere wo sisi mu no enso edi afiri ho maka cho se do ne ye adwuma wo ntiri mu nompemu na mogya mu untiri no me pa cho wo sisi ni ntiri wo ho wo sisi ni nompe wo ho ena wo sisi ni mogya nso di afrisane ekọ wo sisi nim enti yare biere ma wo sisi ni mu aloke ama wo sisi na how bia bam no aduro no eye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules we odi we no nsuo no ena wo de no topa ye na aboa ama bibia nso atimi akọkama obi nso ne de akọye sciatica eye ntini a efiri to ase ekọ ne nankokom no etwetwe no oye no hia enye ye aya ne bo femfem no edu ba bi na sa on nantekra na se won tra ba bi anjo ahom ya o ya tu ahwe a but modern say won sabeka aduro yi Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no me ba cho ebe yi ntini mu fi bia ama moja na timi akọ de enti asasiatic nerves no emu etwetwe no ene se ntini mu eye sisi ntema moja ne ntimi nkọ enu nti na ama pressure ba beto ntini ne so na on muchichon na emu ya wo ya wuntimi nante no on saka Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules me ba cho ye numbom odi nsuo na nom topa na ebe yi asiatic pains ni na enso me de fi ho ama ho so atimi atawo ti bomade se on sare ka bi on so utie me uyo ba me ba cho odie no akwakoye anidane ubu nsa ya na wote ya wa no den bebe bia wo hwe ye na wiei na wo yire anasa kodompia bi na obu ni nsa wote ya wa no den no eye anidane no bomade se bakakoto Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and afi capsules we bi na me pa cha odi abomu na wanom ebe yi sa ne omani nina enso e de afi ho ma yire ne ho atimi atono me pa cha onso de nam akwakoye me pa cha mo menses na aya na embe yi ebia na akwakonom contraceptive pills na mana broso ebi nso na se akoshe family planning uyi ye no ama menses ni ntimi ma ba mo de so akwakoto agan ni nsuo yi and afi ne topa no odi ka bomu no wanom eno ne be yi sa ne omani nina so e de afi ho enso ama ho atimi ato afi o menses no ana won sebuo ne beba kama obu wa losing the menstrual calendar ntino bosome no da se bi odi bebu ni nsakra onim bosome bia enne bia eba be 24th 25th next month ne betimi aba be 7th ana bibisa emoa bomode se won sabe ka dro ni bi ebe correct sa ne omani na ama onya consistent and a regular menstruation ama bibia nso atimi akokama enso ade ama ebia na o hye me odi na akwakoye kokobo ebia kokobo no sebe okọ agyanan ya na ye pie na moja nam ho a bomode se obekwakoto adro bi to ni nsuo wei me pa cho ni nsuo no ene nom topa no to nsuo no to topa na ka ho na afi wo friend numbers no ni a cho kwa be fa so abenum aduro no afi wo so de no akwakoye koko eye pulse your internal hemorrhoid and external hemorrhoid okọ private and akugya wona ya na moja efrimo ba but man say on sabeka agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and afi ni capsules we bi okabom na no ma ebe isa ne omani na efre na mom hye no so sa obefre na ya cho kwa be fa so abenum no eno na betimi abo afi obi tie mi wa wutie mi amepacho odi na koye honam ya biara no pains bodily pains ebiana unom panim na ya no wo sebe wakohye ase ama ba bia bu wakoa enko ebiana onso de na kwakoya ahotutu rheumatism ebiana mepacho onso de no akwakoya onnan waposo na wodayi ayenyu kakra na ye wo yawe ho hye enye ya koto aduro ni bi agan ni nsuo na afi ne topa yi toni mienu na afi friend numbers no na yen cho number no me di tu anim biem utie wo fresh sia 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 Mebacho 0241 604 702 0244 0241 604 702 ɛna numbers fresh see na afei ɛne doctors no ɛma mo dia entwetwe nkomo me ba cho me yi aduro no ɛde atwerɛ wɔ TV no so na no sɛ je obi send message na sɛ de nipa no tumi so si no maduro ni ti aduro no santentem me ba cho aduro no sɛ ɛna sitie uyi aduro no fi box ni mu a sɛ na aduro no sitie ubie so a na afei no wa bie so ye wo cap we ne cap a ye no measuring cap a ye de nom aduro no enti ubie aduro no so abon se cap we him na wa hwie cap we ye ma general dosage wa na mum ye kire wo se wo de cap we say dodo a wo fra based on o yare no doctor de be kire se fa nom no me pa cho ye hwie aduro no engu cap foforo ma na efie cap ye de sa cap ketewa we na ye hwie aduro no gum na wo de anom to pay ne de no sa de te obi wo ha ofra o se doctor mo se me mfa cap no no akɔhwie aduro no agu cap no nti bia obetimi ahwie be half no de adu cap no onom se se na aduro no asa o se aduro no swa da bi ye de cap ye kuta bi e na wo de be hwie na wo de anom to pay no based on ofra o haw no de doctor be ka do be ka che se hwie na fa nom na no e na wo de be nom nti sa na te mo nhye no nso emfa ma ye se de be ya wo kota wo nhwie se de wo no opɛ to pay no nso sei na no nso te nti bomode ya se utie ya obekwa akoto to pae no na wato nsuo no ye di nsuo no ene nom to pae no ye mfa fie nsuo ene nom to pae no se jo nti aha ena ye di besi ayes education is
okay yange bedasi
na ya sorry
pinsan ka ho na kope bi eto o se ye di nsuo no na enom aduro no ye capsules no bomode ya na pebito na obehu djuma ebedi ewo widiem na numbers no di tu bia no obomodin na wa fresh numbers no okay nkra ye nya no Dr. Franco Naro yento aso na nneema be na kwara United ma sha se omo ye yo abi okuta wono na we nye primitive sa no we ntwem
so omo no
sa no we sa North Africans no omo ye expert ba omo just sa no mani nyina se ubeko na ya konfefa buses bi basa bi na right from the airport ni delay na sebe ya obey frustrated obey sane ma yentwe mu football mu Africa o bae kotoka ma buses kama pa we use throughout na o koya buses na afi na menya report ni yepa
yeah so bus mo henche ya say kama but inside ni fipa
no
air condition so nya adwuma
yeah ibi kra glasses kra abo na mo de we nu ma omo na nka omo am for omo plan so omo ya arrangement for hotel before say ombobo match no kra won kran na ko management na ay arrangement for hotel in the 5-star hotel na me kan madwem say a friend say Kwara United dey go to go no esa kotoko management and akako that a 5-star hotel
say careful assistant brand first no nanka home team no the host team
okay
the coming team with the hotel. Some of them clubs na multi-million arrangement na we be far with the but mostly and then in terms of hotel there okwa no afa odi ono so ba no afa ne there into that 5-star hotel na okano
and me the great name Kwara United but kotoko na akoda 5-star hotel I'm told so omo arrangement to get omo buses
of course
I be the ombennam Abiukuta a free hotel or to the training grounds to the stadium near the no kotoko ye omo arrangement omo mpe omo buses no biu the echoes of yeah I'm informed say Kozito I catch a boys no say football match is no bao nto omo nye focus na nyoma ngiti ya be distract omo ne ade no omo nyoma dream free sukra na omo momode na omo qualify on Sunday and as you say omo focus ntina the echoes of no they affect the team no in any way the omo sha say omo ye all right.
Yeah, General, let me say a brand TV beside.
There is this announcement so who here power.
Okay.
My main friend also Emra quickly. UDS team no qualify for finals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. University for Development Studies secures FISU Games final spot with 5-4 penalty shootout win over Granada, Spain after a goalless draw, on-board draw. Normally penalties Granada for no Ephraim free Spain. This year they are to face Paulista University, Brazil. Yami Aduma, Kosiada, and UDS, Paulista University, Brazil. Ebeshia, our final game no more. Omo ayade papa dog yemo mabaso.
Of course. University for
not off.
For development
yes,
studies.
Yes. Congratulations. My idea Matigana nim papa for the first time African country be crowd university and a team could do this far. Eboma Basuma idea papa UDS Matthew Mine and in Congress.
Yeah.
We wish you well on Sunday.
Okay. You know, I'm saying you know about Kubisai about a boxer Oshire Nkwa na ope update no ntia say yenka wasem ni nyina ye Saturday e kira na chese 2 weeks na Ghana ni brand here friend Ernest Akushi one Jacob Dixon e de kopempem so na after the bout, in fact back to no ahead of the bout now a lot of people felt say it's going to be a tough encounter, but it turned out to be a one-way bout. Mo here boxing no abrantia a friend Ernest Akushi ni wahwere ne nkwa no ono na share pant black no ono enie inti after the bout, and I think 8th round and you're knocking out. In fact it turned out to be a one-sided bout. Dixon ebono pa and about to the binary. Then after some 1 week, Tuesday we and TSA Ernest Akushi, 27-year-old no Wayenya media, and I will train near her buying. Now the latest report about I think from yesterday, actually unya some internal bleeding. She say moja immunuku near the day into Abranti and actually the sad aspect of it, they say the ba owo ne be di kan 4 months mwani inti akwadana be fatherless. And so sad. And it's also worrisome for Ghana boxing because the year 2025, this is the second time bakuna in Nigeria ni Gabriel Aluasege and no actually name Ghana I see, and then another Ghanaian guy losing his life through boxing. It's so sad, but Nipanana or pay a update, and I think that is the news about Ernest Akushi.
My Director of National Sports Authority issue statement say all boxing activity be ado omo hot. Kopim say ombeye ni ombeye trance abeye bibia wi na me tie ne live.
Okay. Thank you. Whack boy science based on points build up no Ghana for you hear how many points na yakase yemfa obi ahụ na ya qualify for the World Cup. Aka obi 2 matches. Currently Ghana has 19 points. The closest is Madagascar with 16 points, and then Comoros Island 15 points. Yan say World Cup qualifiers head to head. Say head to head the Anka Ghana here just 1 win in the 2 games, but after say points in the par a goals difference, and in the next thing I look at Ghana has a better head to head over Madagascar, but once again we are not using head to head. Say head to head there, and Ghana winning 1 game and near got 22 points. What it means in say Madagascar on also winning the 2 points now. On Ebisubiba Binya 22 to say Yenia Nanke the head to head ebitiomo. But because it's not head to head, there goes difference in Tino. As I say Ghana penny year in here 4 points. In here 4 points. We win our next game a Central African Republic, then your final game at home at Comoros Island, Ibiani and your draw. And now say your Kobo draw are we nearby winning over Comoros Island, that is a Yetumi FM. But one thing is Yakobo against Central African Republic, na Madagascar obey pardon so Comoros ni Comoros Island akobo. As a Chilena says Yakowini against Central African Republic, na Comoros Island, Eshe Madagascar, that could be it for Ghana. Not just they are qualified. But Saudi BB a tun Chenium for a destiny and she and same dia in here 4 points. A win and a draw. Then we are good to go. Other dynamics could make it easier for us.
Kwara United have just activated the elimination by rough tactics. So Krobias and Tikodoko need to be very careful, for they might see more than this. Akosia Frani, team manager Brekum Chelsea, and anyway, and so Abba, I shall say every airport, almost expecting more. The need a con and then more mobile team no country or more expecting more. Monna mo so. Park no so be bia om de be. Be bia om de be. Ye ready. Yes. And easy crowd. Be bia mo di die no bibia. You're very careful, and these guys me aye bibia.
They could do
anything.
Question where they be an Kalanso than Anuatu. At the intent after football game, you interview referees, not players, any coaches in Kwa, any interview. To the best of my knowledge, the first reason is for the security of the referees. In most games, especially in your part of the world, we are referees, police for, and our security for, a bomb who by no more could save place, usually the dressing room. So imagine say referee when the match we am when you break a pen I be near the Abidjan was say yes I be interview no. So their security is one of the reasons why they are not interviewed. The other thing, and they say you better preserve referees as being neutral, to preserve their neutrality. Why? We are here to tuna nui. Why here and some or an explanation or the bebano. Every man crofwa kasa. Any akway grofo win or tao mechi. To preserve their neutrality is another thing, and to avoid increased scrutiny. Who the referee could answer and throw for anymore? I hear questions say baby son no. Ebema and funso be a genuine lawyer and who has had the more ama asamaton one in next game. And the other things crying is a football no. Who shame players and the coaches no me supporters. Or munti nearby into a person focus on local players no. Any coaches no some more. And nuntin and pimpi referee there obedi match no only supporters or so team we support the referee and the supporters here for. Intia near person focus no ko fans no baby o interest where ye referee o players no coaches so minim se bia kala person o di become
yeah ba kwa me
security no way na me kakra say Mr. T, what is that?
So security says
the players and the referees in the security.
Oh, that
what is that? Say ka wouldn't give you omo so you meet me kunkura.
Say no, but let me tell you one thing about it. Say that FIFA. I'm trying to say, man, cause security as some and yeah, they are dealing with technical issues. So, me say, towards the council.
Imagine say, you upon match now. Suppose they are gusu. So the mucho gusu several times. Na yes is am very
Mama got some we lighter side. Mama got no credit. You got a lighter side.
That's the security is the main one.
But did I make sure say let me tell you referees.
Okay, Queen's Park for match now could
yes.
Queen's Park. That's our boss who says
second division, third division when I can show you a lot of pictures. General question. Let us answer the question so that
team owner nobody will say them.
Me say
a match bear.
Me go for calling every imre.
Oh. Team owner no. Team owner.
That's all the way. Because of general why how.
Na LGBT nga cry free supporters na team owner no dey no ko say them.
Say no nim so team ra.
No ko local pro no. Bura kala o dey. Ni supporters.
Na me dey na me to say. Referee fit out training. And then obo wa
umuri bi.
Wawie.
Huh?
Wawie.
No answer him.
Say we are fit. You are supposed to be fit.
Now you go buy me a bow. Now we can so mo.
What do I say them or punch you out me bow no. No money bi.
No be bow no ko.
Na oko obi ejatafie na okawa no aka bi.
Jatafie say.
Oh, actually, I saw who's a referee. Apart from say, you work home. That's a home team, no. Ondo and so your security. Ondo bo maten is oboboa. Na referee go boni bi.
Say a mob, hold them mob. But them
no.
So man go no.
Joe.
I no bo boni.
Me boni bi.
U boni bi.
Me boni bi.
And I say and I would say about that.
That be all can say. The question will be bisa me person of
and the security tells no. Untimi nko.
That is why I say referee ultimate we are. Men granting interview. Call one who need replay, who need time, I will replay, and who said that decision I will take here, no, obey me answer, because your decision is a split second. Referee, we are not like judges. Out to one man as a BBC said, I was say court tries, no acquire referral, but here you know. Instant, seconds, no, what take decision. It is our decision I will take here, no. Be I know I am mistake. Be I know I am say yes, you mistake. Be educational purpose. Referee mistake. Be no. Purposely for education. And it is a yes, and so you corner now you true. I feel technical instructors and quite scrutinizing a position to the man boss. You control the idea. And that time we explain who be. But for the coaches, attention or the only coach and of us technically one idea. But out of referees, where she are any. It is that time on was a answer. Unless what we know. No about what ban until that time be a measure F technical instructors. No. Senka a bomb match behavior at least Tuesday, Wednesday, Zoom meeting. Those people involved in the matches, no. We will show clips their mistakes so that number correct you. But I guess that's a any time Biana. I was your friend was sending videos more than 10. I said some year one you mama because I said that good morning sir. All right. I was my pages are you for educational purpose. That is why my granting that can also.
Oh, make my briefly, about 3 minutes.
So I'll be sorry requested be.
Yeah, but I hope I say infantry records no say do go show them on local obo me.
Wow,
also obo be na.
Wow, show.
Okay. For the purpose of
1995 assembly
moment story
yeah.
Kalako D match. No boss.
Yeah.
Wow.
Queen's Park Rangers. They say new hobby. Na your bad team.
Yeah.
Tikaledi match ano mse say maame no kala kra say ne ba no.
Okay.
Say so ne ne konda kra na. Na omuti gu no so. To mu bu na papa bi ba no say munya dem ye no ji kala.
Yeah.
Na kala su di na chi na keke.
On the savior.
Say ne omu si ye ne die. Ye ma ko sisi a omu kul. Inti shaha. Na emuju a.
Ade amuye de
emuju a no ma fa do ko. Na kala she hono papa no ba bontin papa no ko no kote ze kala no team no ne boy no eh ne huni papa ne kala
yeah
na papa
mame no
ti papa ne ba no bie pu na kala she ko na obe no aso light no tu ne di ba
ayo yes
serious one was at light no aloko
pro
wow
no asa
saba nega kana sina gare jami mango fu emu
ne ko de odi e ba mi dia e de ke jami mango
wa se mo awudozi oni no media go sa aya no kra
se kala ke se obo ni bi
aya no kra kan da se sa se obo ni
on kan say da so obo ni bi
e de na ka se obo ni
wa wi na se ma o ka kra
so ko se si bo fi na se mo kawa so ko keni
so obo ni bi.
Right.
Please, I don't buy your explanation. Come again. What about a coach who has lost a match and the supporters are mad at him? Are you saying referees are more important than the coaches and players? Referee Kala's explanation is good and well understood. Kofi thrown to Canada.
Kofi can disagree, but per standard, these are the reasons why referees are not interviewed after the match. The Kala can nam the atomy the no so say explanation now the beba mano. Based on say unya who take a split decision. Into one way I will offer a explanation krana say wow unya chance if we be ma and ka that explanation. Until to protect them. The major reason is your security. Until you feel say security ni hunya. You feel say to maintain their neutrality ni hunya. You feel say to focus on the players and the coaches now the who say here my understanding and the information available to me. That is the explanation I could offer.
Okay.
Obisu besides so Ezek of Mohammed. Away go rule that's why Juma Africa and Ampacho. Yes, all CAF competitions that way go rule is in place except FIFA competition to say World Cup and away go rule. Head to head enye on Moki. But mean for the next one after min Jim Famawa. Obviously say 2 players. Eshe hat trick in the game. When a day MVP no be man na criteria be na the MVP no be man first of all maybe any was a hat trick on MVP but most of the time MVP ni who decided the game why pan influence game ni more nti mpempi so bi share 3 goals ah ya na so no na influence game more na the man nti say 2 players share 3 goals ah one ye be 3 goals no e kwan am fa so share no Ruben now play obi de we cry training na e tapping obi so agira long range abotu ase abebo tapping aka ho nti no de omo decide no they look at 3 goals na munyina mo share no why ne be why ne ball modern pa na omo de no ama no they no obi sa say anyimbia we nat prison officer the question no say ye GPL e future na oman be ya if we nearer see GPL ne be ko ya if we the main actors of the game the administrators the coaches and the players to say they ended the two the match day 1 and then go for bringing the name of the game into disrepute and then me just sure said they are by be able to my year and they are lifting GPL no and in the aben was why see and for 1 million and for move sports minister say in this kind of keke, they will be interested in how things go on. And I think say Enkoyano Fafa keke, they should be so much interested about it. A lot of the issues, you know, I sometimes me feel say there are some issues you blame me F in this keke without looking at the main actors. How do you blame the FA, the Techima 11 young apostles for ne or why for ikoyi? The FA be answer we are asotwe or the amount. But one kasana mu football for no niema mo be ya about the game no is so important say game no crofo ani beje ho ana omani enye ho em say wo brain ntin ma memfa because this question demands a lot of explanation say Kotokone has past or old players no emu de he na a produce coaches do okay na me sure say if we baby abi start if but on the casual, on just the surface. So when we are things like old players, coaches at the elite highest level.
But more,
every from Paul Manso, Akwesi Apia, Maso Credunum, now by.
I'm going to send me anyway. And I make say Coach Ibrahim Sunday, Nomine, Malik Jabber, Nomine, a dorsal.
Kotokofoni, far ahead of Hasbrook, former players.
Okay,
minimum the Kroba has former players, no, or more coaching, no, in this will be clear. Now, say Nanka Ufan and say, Lai Kingston, ya Precon, Jacob Neti Moon, try so movie pija, Mokakra. But then in terms of
okay, Kala,
yeah, Joe.
Question be no be ba na trying to be 30 seconds my.
I don't say jama.
Now, referee question
for referee.
Yeah, yes,
or say
yellow card.
Or say player no, or foul be. Na foul no. A yellow card offense. But na ball na kwa di. Team now ya foul the player no. Into referee now we play on. I'm more advantage. The game is progressing. Progressing now. Na the pakrona no deserve yellow card no. Wasabi try the next person and also deserve yellow card. Na no the referee na bomaji. Into referee ni bema sa offender no a red card.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's our committee, 2 different offenses at the same time. It is the free or outside. Now parking is one cancer referee. Now we room no a offense. Now call us I could try I demand the card, and also offense. And to have 2 different interpretations. The first one a yellow card. Now say be a my card now I'm advantage. Fine. Obeti me akwa badan ko abu na eguso. Say be a we the better no. But say be a nasa a red card offense grana. Abakwa baba my yellow card. It's that type ni no. Obama first yellow card no. No asaba bamba card yellow card wa not a red card actually no. So they make sure they said them dey obi free outside the bar. Young friend say ombre mu no. Enu ye yellow. Oba was aba go twa obi a say by yellow. Into oba wo the yellow no be che no agent say we nti na man yellow. We nti na man yellow. It's a different
Martinelli ne ayi no with Wolves no. in your video no
okay
I think a bit me assumately emra I can't sense them now they're okay but no Emma yemfa and also Emma when for best 3 calls be na yemfa dwede no emra ewie 0551444933 0551444933 fre kakra bi na fi yempedi mu ma DJ Raw enso emra na ometo so emfa emma yen me first caller aba line so hello good afternoon.
Hello Sergio.
Yes sir, good afternoon.
Anapa my mentor no be jafo no wati efuo nyina. So for ni obetuma fam nyame ni fa ba ko fa me do adu bansma. Na Sergio anapa me question ni say minim say Asamoah na ye the highest top scorer e wo Ghana. Na mpese me bisa say Asamoah how many matches ana wo boy ya wo the highest top scorer e wo Ghana no. Na 12-5 no so Jordan Ayew man na. Kana after no EPL no. Me pese me who top 10 top scorers ewo Africa ewo EPL nim na Jordan Ayew see part of top 10 ana I am United States of Ebuani and the king why
ye o kwesi ziba ntema nke betimi aye ni nyina ho adwuma de ama ye na ye nya ni nyina akura nyame yadom ochina ye de daka nyina beba why nti ana wati program no nyame yadom ochina hello good afternoon.
Good afternoon Sergio.
Yes sir.
Mebacho say Richard near Medwadu Mankran so me chairman kan senior high teachers so nyina Sergio yadama semi sports papa mo de amae ifrano pabe pemsami na kumaza sante kota so sari ese de na misi kasa sisi asane man etwem ba Africa de yenko ye ni muda ne tetenie mana ni busu si sisi amanfo outside the field ade but me bompire say players no be doing nyina be too much because coach Karim Zito wo hu we bibiri inti oje boys ne so mumputu sane ma we nyina so mo be too much say de be anyame adma Sunday no ye betimi awubaka me kwara fo no na yetimi anya qualification nyame nkomu na yemfa impai bonta wo mochi say wo be free Nigeria ba no na yedin kunidi na eba mpacho Richard Macron
ye be dasipa too bad emre no eko ye papa mami nko wishi Emily kusi insia happy birthday Emily kusi insia da kusi baba the bad girl da kusi si wish happy birthday wo far away India oni abusuya no ene namfo nyina Emily kusi insia omo nyina so wish happy birthday so won su ye why na bibia wo ye bia no so nakopon kan ho na onfamfie bebrebe ahoden ene nkwatintin ewom. Okay, Ellen Nana Agu Opoku Nana Agu Opoku ene Ellen birthday. Mama wish you so happy birthday. Onamfofo busuafo ni obia eseme wish you happy birthday. We a special one. Free Obaya Boatma osimi wish you happy birthday nyame onhyira na bibia opebia no onye okese bibia we omo nko onim sa na omenya favor ne blessings so nkukra ewo manu happy birthday Elaine. All right
Ajo
yeah
and me back to a referee Linda Impoka say me ka jam young for ni bi
okay
na wanyina dru sa no
wow
say women's league na odibi nti na me Linda happy birthday
okay
o kuma say
okay nice one one me ba one more office one
that's it Linda happy
Linda happy birthday doc
one dey hwe ni o
aduma obi any birthday aduma ne
o debi
okay
now let's go
we okay
sir
oh we Sunday we got it
ko fodo driver sire na Ezimo
Black Party na koso
oh okay and then all right
we okay
yeah me okay me magazine me okay
Asamoah 109 games
okay
and Obama Ghana
okay
all-time top scorer most capped player for Ghana
okay yere be se nyame aduma ochina anapa no nkro pepepe e be say the final work jumede no Abraham ye pege mu ma DJ Raw enso be humu nyomu a e dem asepa se mo hwe na mo santie yakram.
Pause.